We should be. Hold on. Okay, we should be good everywhere.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we're streaming. We're streaming everywhere.
Hello, people.
YouTube is not.
I know how to fix YouTube. I know what that is.
Private.
Yeah, I don't know why that's the default. YouTuber, we're on. Okay. Everything's good. And we're going to start recording. If you've been watching us off and on any of our lives, I'm sorry. It's been every technical difficulty possible decided to happen today. I think it's probably because we was about due for one. We've been doing so much. Like, we've been.
Our IT guy sucks.
We've been streaming smoothly for the longest. We're trying a new platform. It's our second time on Discord. But I'm deeply sorry.
Why was that so clear? Why was
IT guy's ass?
All right, I'm about to start recording in 3, 2, now.
Woo! Welcome back. It's the same convo, and I'm your host, Carlil. I'm back with the boys, Kenny, Malik, and Bomba. And today, we got a special guest. I know we've done dozens of shows. I know we had dozens of guests, but already my favorite guest, one of our friends, my boy, George Bell, is in the building. What's going on, brother, man?
What's poppin', dog? I've been waiting for my moment. I got a lot of takes I gotta get off, so appreciate you for bringing me on.
Hey,
I'm gonna test y'all ball knowledge, man. I'm gonna throw some hot takes. I want to see if y'all can hang with me.
Hey, look, we looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. And one of our slogans is "Let's get negative." So we welcome all negativity. Talk your shit. It's gonna be a good show tonight. So as for our opening segment, of course, George, welcome to the show. You've told us many times that you are a fan of us. Of course, especially me and Kenny, because we've known you the longest. Just a fan of everything that you do in your life. So if you just want to give us a quick introduction of yourself to start off and all your accomplishments, your entrepreneurship, and where you're currently at, just in any projects that you're working on or anything like that.
Yeah, for sure. So high level, what's up, everybody? My name is Destin George Bell. The homies call me George. Business people call me Destin. So depending how you know me, call me either. Don't really matter. But I go way back with Carlil and Kenny back in the UK days, 2016 through 2020 when I was there. So I remember playing 2K, hooping, talking shit, going to UGP, all the things back in the day. And my boys for a minute. Living in Austin now, moved here after I graduated college, and over the last 6 years, has been dabbling in a lot of different entrepreneurial things, investing in real estate, started some tech companies. One went on Shark Tank, got a deal with Damon John and Rashawn Williams, who's minority owner for Atlanta Falcons, and investor in a bunch of other successful startups. Recently sold that. Now I'm just chilling, investing, boxing, running, chilling, watching anime, debating on internet shows. So chilling, man. Doing some TV. Whole bunch of things.
You left one thing out.
Squid Game. I forgot to mention that one. Yeah. Okay. I was on the Squid Game, the challenge, the reality version on Netflix too. I died in the first game, so I'm literally only in there for like 3 seconds. But I was there. I got the IMDb credit, so I'm cool with it. I live with it. It wasn't my fault though, by the way. I got hoed, so it's cool.
Hey, we love that. We love that. Well, of course, we brought you onto the platform to talk everything sports, anime, media, entertainment. So my start off questions for you is, one, give me your favorite anime of all time, and how did you get into anime?
So my favorite of all time would definitely be Naruto. It's like a tie. I know I'm rocking the AOT joint right now. So Attack on Titan is like my 1B, but Naruto, just for the OG appeal, like one of my first ones, is always going to be number one in my heart for sure. It's a little too long for me to rewatch, so I watch the clips from time to time of the episodes I like, but it's definitely my favorite. It's got the most replay value of any anime I've ever watched. What really got into it, at first, I actually didn't like anime. Around like high school, freshman year, I had a buddy of mine who was really into it. He's been trying to get me to watch it for years. I'm like, man, I ain't watching no Japanese cartoons. It's like hentai and stuff. I ain't watching that. I'm watching basketball. I'm hooping. I'm doing man stuff, right? But then one time we was watching Cartoon Network. It was a Toonami clip, and it was this teaser for Attack on Titan. I see this one shorty get her head yanked up by some 10-foot naked dude. I said, God damn, what the fuck is that?
10-foot naked
So obviously
dude.
the first thing I did, yeah, that's how I remember. That's what I said. I said, oh my goodness, just yeeted that hoe by the neck. Golly. So then I figured, well, okay, that's interesting. That was a really good hook. I'm interested in what that was. And the whole season was on Netflix. So I binged like the entire season 1 of Attack on Titan in probably a week, if that, probably like 2 or 3 days. And then that made me realize, okay, anime might be all right. So then that led me to watching a bunch of other ones. I watched Death Note. I watched FMAB. I watched Black Butler. I watched watched Afro Samurai, Samurai Champloo, a bunch of those. And like I rocked with all of those. They were all really good. But the one that really locked me in for life was when I started watching Naruto my junior year of high school. And I watched all, mind you, because I didn't understand the concept of filler at the time. I watched all 750 episodes of that show because I was so late by the time I started watching, because I didn't start watching until like 2015, 2016. So by the time I started watching it, I was watching to the point that by the time I caught up with the actual show, it was already pretty much the Naruto Sasuke fight. So I watched pretty much the entire show, all filler, which annoyed me because I remember after the Sasuke retrieval arc, I'm like, damn, my boy Naruto gonna get Sasuke back. And then I spent that whole 90 episodes of filler after that waiting for Sasuke to appear. And then he never does. I'm like, wow, that was the worst 90 episode stretch of all time. And then I realized what filler was. So nobody told me. I was pissed. But yeah, that was my start to anime. And now it's my favorite medium on the world, man. It's the best thing out.
Nah, I feel that. That's what's up. Boys, do y'all have any follow-up questions for him or can I keep going?
Can I ask a question about your episode on Shark Tank?
Yeah, for sure, of course.
I've always just wanted to know, like, I was very curious. What did it feel like standing in that room? Just basically knowing that you're basically bait, and how do you handle a situation like that?
Oh, it's terrifying. It's one of the scariest feelings I've ever had in my life because you're in front of, at the moment, obviously, you're just there in front of the 5 sharks and like some production people. But whatever you do, whether you look great or you look terrible, is going to be shown in front of millions of people, and it's going to make or break your business. And so I was terrified because you're walking out there, and it really did feel like storming the beach of Normandy because you watch Shark Tank, and they got the founders outside that door, and they say, 3, 2, 1, walk through the door. And I like walk fast, but not too fast, and don't look down at your feet, and stop at this spot on the rug, but don't look at the spot on the rug, and then wait there for 60 seconds. Like there's a lot of technical production stuff that happens in the background that miking you up. They put makeup on you, throw some concealer and foundation on your boy, and all that. They prep you for everything. And I was on set for like 8 hours. I was on set for like 8 hours. So I got there at 8 in the yeah, because they take you in a set of 5, and I was fit. So I got on set at 8 a.m. They take you in, they let you see the room, you go into your trailer, and then it takes about an hour and 30 minutes per pitch because each pitch is about an hour. Obviously, they cut it down for TV, but you're in there for about an hour. Then they got to flip the room. If you get a deal, they negotiate and stuff in the back room and stuff. So I was last. So I was in there with my mom's for 7, 8 hours, didn't eat because I was too nervous to eat. And so, I've been on set for like 7 hours. I go back there, I'm in there pitching, sweating my ass off, stuttering, all that stuff. But once I got in the flow, I was confident.
Yeah.
I got them to laugh at one joke, and I said, "Oh yeah, y'all belong to me. I got it in the bag."
Nah, you killed it, bro. I mean, I've been watching Shark Tank forever, and I'm not a businessman or anything like that, but just watching, I'm like, damn, your story is like moving, but you also killed it. And then shout out mom too, holding it down for you, bro. It was one of the dopest shit I've seen in my life.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, dog. It was a fun experience.
Yeah, and then just for me and Kenny, just like we talk about it all the time, like it's crazy to see like everybody that you associated with in college is all just doing well, doing their own thing, but just you specifically, just the inspiration, that just everything that you've gone through, just the confidence that you exude as well. It's inspiring. You feel me? I remember telling the boys one day, I don't know if you remember, I don't know if it was back in 24 or 23. Me, you, and Dennis met up in Austin, and we were going back and forth, driving from Austin and San Marcos, and we were just going to bars, literally 30 minutes away in 2 different cities, and we just kept driving back and forth. But during all the drives, you were on business calls the whole time. The whole time you were on business calls, and I was just like, man, hey, if George run a Fortune 500 company one day, let me be a security guard or something, bro. he was just, he was getting to it. And like I said, it's just inspiring. Like your work ethic, bro, it's on a whole nother level. So kudos to you, big dog.
Appreciate it, homie. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, getting into the next question for you. So, of course, we talk about sports a lot as well. What are your favorite major sports team? Can be NBA, NFL, college, soccer, whatever sports that you mainly pay attention to. So your favorite major sports teams, and then I'll leave it to 2 for this one. Or not. Honestly, just because the season ended, I'll leave it to the 1 sport. So your favorite major sports teams, and then for the NBA, who is the greatest of all time in your opinion?
Okay, so for my favorite teams, I'm gonna surprise you. But
oh god,
yeah, like my favorite. Hold on, let me cook. All right, so sports teams wise, I'm gonna be real. I'm a very basketball oriented dude. Like I casually watch football, I casually watch soccer, but in terms of like ride or die, the type of thing where if they lose, because that's what I define as a favorite team. Like if they lose, does it ruin your day? For me, the only team that really ruins my day is the Lakers. Like when the Lakers lose,
I know it.
Yeah. But I mean, bro, I got an 824 tattoo, dog. Like I'm Kobe 10 toes down.
Everybody,
I knew who his favorite player was already. I done hooped against this man.
No, mind you, my favorite player. Hold on, wait. My favorite player is Kobe, but in terms of the greatest of all time, is Jordan. Now, wait, hold on. Everybody chill. Everybody take a breath. Let me cook. Don't leave.
Boo this man.
Yeah. Now, mind you, LeBron is like that. I ain't arguing. If you want to talk longevity, LeBron's got it. But for me, I like to look at peaks. I like to look at domination of your era. And Jordan did that the best. Now LeBron is like 1B. If you told me LeBron was better than Jordan, I would not argue with you. It's close enough that if you told me you thought it was LeBron, I wouldn't think you were dumb. Now, mind you, as a Kobe fan, however, I do watch basketball, and I'm not an idiot. Kobe is not the greatest of all time. He's not even the greatest shooting guard of all time. So that being said, while he's my favorite player, and in my opinion, he's a top 5 of all-time player, he ain't the greatest to ever do it. He's the greatest to me, not the greatest objectively by data, by numbers, by eye tests, etc. So
can I ask a question?
Go for it.
How can you say that one of the criteria is dominance? And you said that Michael Jordan is the GOAT when Larry Bird existed in the same era as him, and Michael never beat him.
That's different. We're talking 80s. We're talking young Jordan before he had really got his legs under him. We're talking about a Bulls team. We're talking about a Bulls. Hold on, wait. Okay, then, so you're going to say that.
You mean a young Jordan before he got Pippen? That's what you meant?
Okay. Okay, yes, a young Jordan before he got Pippen, but what was LeBron winning before he got Bosh and D-Wade? What was he winning without AD? What was he winning without Kyrie? He didn't win nothing. So I'm just saying, if we name a player, if anything, if you want to make the argument, the only player of all time who's won without a top 75 player is the Kobe Bean Bryant, who won with Pau Gasol, Ron Artest, and a couple of plumbers. Now, at the end of the day, I'm just lying about plumbers. Lamar Odom, Andrew Bynum, those guys were great. I don't want to put that out there. Those guys. However, what I'm saying is, when you look at all these all-time rosters, Magic has Kareem has Magic, Jordan has Pippen, Shaq had Kobe, Andy Wade, Bill Russell had Bob Cousy, Kareem had Oscar too. At the end of the day, the only player in the top 5, top 10, Tim Duncan, you can make the argument of Tim Duncan, how good Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, young Kawhi and stuff were. So I'll give you that. But outside of that, the only player who's really won without a top 75 player of all time is Kobe. So I'm not holding that against Jordan the same way I'm not going to hold it against LeBron. And you want to talk about never beating somebody? He's 1-3 against Steph in finals. He's 1-2 against KD in finals. He's 1-2 against Duncan in finals. What do you say to that?
1-2 is not 0-2 or 0-3. That's what I got to say to it.
Lord,
bro. See, that's not fair.
And then okay, we can say that about Larry Bird. Let's not forget about Isaiah Thomas too.
Okay, Isaiah was beating Magic. Isaiah was beating Jordan. Isaiah was beating Bird. Is he
dominance? You said dominance.
He is dominant because when he started winning. So here's the thing: if you look at all great players outside of Kareem, who won in year 2, Jordan year 7, LeBron year 8, Kobe year 5, but that was with a top player in the NBA alongside him. Most players take around 7 to 8-ish years to win, and to be the best player on the team, sometimes even longer than that. Jordan, once he started winning, was the best, and he never lost again outside of that half year in '95 when he lost to the Magic. But again, he didn't have his legs under him, and he went on the three-peat right after that. So I'm not judging you based off of what you did your entire career. Otherwise, if you believe that, you would say Bill Russell's the GOAT because he won 11 out of 13. But you don't believe that, so I know it don't matter that much to you. So now that we've established that, when he started winning, he kept winning. LeBron won, then he lost a lot, then he won again, then he lost a lot after that. I'm not holding that against him. He's still number 2. He's still better than Kobe. He's still better than Kareem. He's still better than Bill Russell. He's still better than Duncan. He's still better than a lot of guys. But I just think that argument, well, he lost when he was in year 3 to one of the greatest teams of all time, to be a bad argument.
I ain't gonna lie, you are a great debater. We're not gonna do that because we're not gonna funnel the conversation to your criteria. When the stats are literally showing that LeBron is the GOAT. It's not one category. No, I know. I understand. You understand. I'm saying how it is. The stats already established LeBron as the GOAT, and then when you put it narratively in terms of dominance, that's not Michael Jordan. It would be somebody else.
8 straight finals.
I'm saying
he's in the East, bro. Jimmy Butler got to 2 in the East. Like
what you mean? But nobody's ever done that after him, though.
I'm just saying. I get it. My point is that because nobody's been as good as LeBron. But I'm just saying, if LeBron was in the West, do you believe he would have went to 8 straight?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
During his prime, yeah.
8, he lost. But of those 8, he lost 5 to the Western Conference teams. So how could he beat everybody in the West, but lose 5 of the 8 times in the West?
What were you
said? Wait,
three of those teams was the greatest team to ever be assembled, right?
Jordan lost to the Celtics, who are debatably the best team ever. Kevin McHale, Larry Bird.
Hell no.
What?
I have a question.
One of the greatest teams ever assembled. Come on, gang.
Don't
do
that.
No.
I have a question.
No, let Kenny go.
So, yeah, Jordan won some. LeBron lost some, but let's put it into perspective. Let's put it into
all of them.
Let's put it into some. Let's put it into some perspective. Who LeBron has played against? LeBron plays point guard. I won't say center because he doesn't play center that often. So I'll say he can play center, but he plays point guard through power forward consistently. Okay. This man has seen Giannis Antetokounmpo in his prime. This man has seen prime Anthony Davis. This man has seen Tim Duncan. This man has seen Kobe and guarded Kobe. This man has seen Kevin Durant. This man has seen, did I say Giannis already? If I didn't, Giannis, Kawhi, Paul George in his prime, Carmelo Anthony. Give me 5 2 guards that were in front of Michael Jordan, and don't say Clyde Drexler.
No, wait, first of all, you just named me multiple positions. You named me point guards. You named me centers. You named me.
No, I didn't. Everybody I listed is a small forward or power forward.
Okay, so you said Kawhi. You said Giannis. You said who else?
Kevin Durant.
You gave me AD. Okay.
I said Anthony Davis. I said all power forwards and small forwards. That's all I said.
Okay, so you're talking about forwards. Can I talk about guards? Do I have to only do shooting guards? You did small forward and power forward.
The person that's in front of Jordan is either a smaller point guard or a crappy 2 guard. So give me 5 2 guards in his era and don't say Clyde Drexler.
In his era?
Give me 5 good 2 guards in Jordan's era and don't say Clyde Drexler.
That are on the same tier as Jordan?
That are of the echelon that I just said, a power forward, a small forward that LeBron had to see. Give me 5. And don't say Clyde Drexler.
Well, first of all, Clyde was of that echelon.
I know. Don't say. Give me 5. Give me 5 other than Clyde.
That's me saying don't say KD. Okay.
All right, okay, fine. You can have Clyde. You can have Clyde. Give me 4 more.
Okay. So we got Clyde. We got Reggie Miller. We only took 2 guards. I'm not gonna lie, 2 guard wasn't that strong in that era. It was mostly point guards and bigs.
Hey, there's nobody. My point in case there's nobody in front of Jordan.
But that don't mean nothing. But he has to. But it don't have nothing to do with anything that you're talking about. Because at the end of the day, it's a 5-man roster. Like if he doesn't have 2 guards of his level, he's still got to see Patrick Ewing. He's still seeing Shaq. He's still seeing Penny Hardaway. He's still seeing Larry Bird. He's still seeing Magic. He's still seeing Gary Payton. He's still seeing.
He has nobody in front of him.
He saw Gary Payton.
He has nobody in front of him.
Look.
So what do you mean? He's got to when he gets downhill and he's got to see Patrick Ewing. When he's got to see Hakeem Olajuwon. When he's got to see Shaq. Is he not in front of them? Are they behind him because they don't play the same position? Do they not rotate over? Are they not hiding in the paint? Because he can't shoot threes.
My
So he's
point
seeing more
is
interior defense than he's seeing perimeter defense.
It's also a lot easier to score if the man in front of you can't stop you.
No,
LeBron is
we
saying
getting caught
all
up in this. We
timers.
haven't got to the other topics.
I'm gonna take that as a W.
I'm gonna put a buzzer beater on this, George. I don't know if you know, we've kind of switched up our format, so we have less sports questions than we usually did in the past. I'm gonna need you back at a later date. We're going to do a only basketball show.
You want to talk NBA? You want to talk NBA? I can go all day. I'm a historian up in here.
I was about to say, Aaron. We'll everybody, we're gonna do a part 2 with George.
Let's get to these comments though before we move on. Shout out to Majestic
Yeah.
Hero 007. He says they compare LeBron to Jordan. They don't compare Jordan to LeBron. Let that sink in. What I would say to that is Jordan came first, so of course that's how it works. And Jordan was was known as the first GOAT. So I mean, of course, that's how it works. And they said Jordan got 6 rings without having to leave his home team. That's fine. That's an achievement.
I think that's a dumb argument.
That's a dumb argument.
I'm about to say he had the best team in the fucking
best
league.
Coach of all, one of the best coaches of all time. Good GM that actually helped get stars to him.
He got talent.
LeBron.
Shout out Jerry Krause.
The Cleveland Cavaliers literally said, "Fuck you, LeBron. We're not getting you shit." Here's Delonte West and Anderson Varejao.
Here's Big Z.
Here's Big Z. Like what?
All right, so we are going to put a pin in that. We're going to keep moving on. The last question of the get to know George section. Who's some of your favorite music artists? Because we talk about music a lot too.
Yeah, man. For me, favorite music artist. So I'm a little bit of a nerd. I don't know if anybody was here jamming with me before we started the recording, but rock with a lot of composers: Hans Zimmer, Ludwig Göransson, Don Williams, Ludovico Einaudi, Italian composer, Max Richter. Get real into the weeds with that type of stuff. But if we want to talk, Daniel Pemberton, also a banger. But if we want to talk about stuff that the average person is gonna know, we want to get too nerdy. I'm rocking that Kendrick. I'm sorry to the Drake fans, but I rock with Drake too. We're gonna talk about Iceman. We're gonna have a mid-off. Talk about it. So I like Drake. I don't know if it's a weird take, but I like the game. I rock with the game. Documentary 1 and 2. I thought Documentary 1 and 2 some of my favorite albums. So I like Lupe Fiasco. I like what was I say? Future, of course. You want to get a little ratchet with it. I like Lil Tizo. Dang, I'm already forgetting bro's name, but I rock with him as well. I rock with a lot of guys. Like my favorites definitely would just be like Kendrick Lamar. I used to like J. Cole. He kind of fell off for me now.
Damn.
I'm sorry, bro. It's been a mid-off post like for your eyes only. I'm sorry to tell you.
Okay. Well, we are going to, before we get to any of the Iceman takes, we are going to talk a little bit of sports, not LeBron or Jordan. Just got two things that we need to talk about specifically. So first, let's just go ahead and get it out the way. I already know what we all thought of, the NBA Finals, but George, just your reaction to the whole series in New York winning the championship this year.
I mean, shout out to New York. I'm a Texan, so I was rooting for the Spurs, but clearly they didn't want to win. De'Aaron Fox was out here playing 6-on-4 for the Knicks. He used to be coached by Mike Brown. I don't know if he saw Mike Brown on the sideline and decided to run the plays he asked him to run, I guess. I don't know. UK guy, too. He was our freshman year, too, so making us look bad. But anyway, I mean, I'm happy for the Knicks. At the end of the day, basketball is more fun when the Knicks are good. So even though these Knicks fans are absolutely wild, and I feel bad for Zoran because he put all that time and effort to clean the city up just for it to burn itself down. But, shout out to the Knicks.
Hey, that's what's up. The second part of this was Giannis watch. Of course, we don't have to be on Giannis watch anymore because we obviously know where he went. As of yesterday, Giannis Antetokounmpo is a part of the Miami Heat. So I just need quick reactions, or not quick reactions. I got one question for y'all. I'll start with George and then go around. But the question is, does Giannis Antetokounmpo immediately make Miami Heat a finals contender?
Long story short, no. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think
Everybody else weigh in about it.
All right. Kenny?
they're in the East. I was just talking.
So now it's the East.
I was just
He about to
talking.
piss all of us off.
I was just talking about this with some people recently. It's hard for me to say no because if you look at the talent on this Heat team, this might be the best team Giannis has ever had. He's got Bam.
No.
He's got Bam. He's got Norman Powell, and he's got
Andrew
Wiggins. He's coming from a team. The team he won with had Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday.
Who was an all-star? All-star Chris Middleton?
So are y'all hold on. Are y'all
and Drew Holiday, who went to another team and won a championship?
You know I'm a fan of Drew. You know I'm a fan of Drew.
Big on Bobby Portis.
Bobby Portis.
We're doing this over Bobby Portis.
Come on, hold on, bro.
Let me. 6 Man of the Year candidate in 21.
We're doing this over Bobby Portis.
Portis is alright. He ain't weak.
I'm not saying he's weak. He's got Bam Adebayo.
Bro, he scored 83 one game. Get off it. All right, stop slobbing on it. He's not like that. You got 2 front court members who can't.
I didn't even mention his 83-point game. You did. Sound like you slobbing on it.
What else are you gonna talk about?
I didn't even bring it up. I didn't even bring it up.
Wait. Hold on. He had that championship roster. You had All-Star Chris Middleton, All-Star Drew Holiday, Brooke Lopez, Bobby Portis, Pat Connaughton, PJ Tucker, Bryn Forbes, and Jeff Teague, Dante DiVincenzo. What are you talking about?
You saying those names like they dogs.
They won a championship.
Okay, hold on. Let's talk about this. You said Chris Middleton. He has all-star.
Yes, all-star Chris Middleton.
He has all-star Bam Adebayo. Is all-star Bam Adebayo not better than Chris Middleton?
Not in 2021.
You know this.
Not in 2021.
Where's Middleton?
Y'all crazy.
First of all, you gotta talk about fit. We gotta talk about fit, bro, because we can't just play fantasy basketball with this shit. We gotta talk about fit. You got 2 bigs who cannot shoot. You got a player in Giannis who plays best when he can do what? Go downhill with spacing. Who's spacing the floor out on that team?
Why can't Bam shoot? Since when can Bam not shoot?
Because he can't. What are you talking
When have you seen him shoot consistently? Kenny?
He can shoot good enough. He ain't no. Everybody ain't got to be Steph Curry. God damn.
He is
the only person. He is the only person to score above 60 points, 83, mind y'all. The only person to score above 60 points that only averages 20 points a game. Only averages 20 points a game.
Since when we
his last game of the last game of the season. Guess how many points he scored? 6.
But to your point about stretching the floor, Kenny, at one point in this league, he can shoot enough, big enough for you to be a shooter.
Being above league average, he shoots 32% from 3.
I want y'all to hear.
I
want y'all to hear this here first. I want y'all to hear this here first. With Giannis, Bam, Norman Powell. Norman Powell just had a breakout season. Y'all be forgetting about that. And Andrew Wiggins out there.
Who's on the bench?
Who?
Who's on the bench?
You said who's on the bench? We ain't talking about the bench. We're gonna talk
about the bench.
Yes, we have to talk about because there's nobody on it.
First of all, this NBA that we're in right now is the most deep. This is the most important depth has ever been in NBA history, probably. All the teams you're talking about that are legitimately contenders have deep rosters. You look at a team like the Lakers, who are top heavy as hell. Austin Reeves, Luka, LeBron. Obviously, Luka was injured this year, but at the end of the day, those teams are losing to Oklahoma City. Those teams are losing.
You just named the best team in the league.
Because they're deep. They're the best teams in the league because they're deep. If you look at starting lineups for the majority of the best teams in the league and you compare them to like the Lakers, you can make the argument, the Lakers starting lineup is better than that starting lineup. But it's not about the starters. It's about the whole team. They can't play 48 minutes. I know J.J. Redick a couple of years ago tried to play them the entire second half, but you can't do that over an 82-game season and 20-plus playoff games. You got to have a bench. And right now you got Udonis Haslem, Eric Spoelstra, some Instagram influencers, clavicular, and a chip come off the bench in Miami.
What's the name? Chris Middleton was averaging 24 points a game in the finals, bro. Drew Holiday was averaging 17 and fucking 10. Fuck you, Kenny.
And be the best perimeter defender in the league.
All I'm saying is you can't sleep on this Heat team. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, what's the name? We're going to sleep. We're going to sleep on the Heat team. I like what they did. They also brought over Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis is a fucking dog, and he's definitely going to be a must-have piece on that Heat team. But they got to do more as far as getting, like George said, they got to get some depth. So I to answer my question, I don't see them being an immediate finals contender. I see them being a second round playoff team and getting eliminated in the second round. They won't be able to add depth until the following season. The following season, we can have that conversation. But right now,
mind you, we don't even know they're going to keep Norman Powell because he's on an expiring contract. So how much you won't have to pay him? He's not even locked in.
See,
right now you got Davion Mitchell, Andrew Wiggins, Giannis, Bam, and us.
I feel like in the East, there's only 2 teams that's clear head and shoulders above them, though.
The Knicks are better than them.
The Knicks and Celtics.
The Knicks are better than them.
Knicks and Celtics.
The Pacers when Tyrese Halliburton come. No.
The Pacers don't have nobody no more. They got rid of their team.
Who are you talking about? They just got Big Zoo. Tyrese Halliburton's coming back. They still got
Zubac.
They got Nim. Yeah, Big Zoo. Big Zoo's like that. He's better than Miles Turner. And they still got a decent pick.
And don't sleep on
14 picks, something like that.
Don't sleep on the Pistons either.
This is just won 60 games.
Right.
Are they even better than Atlanta?
Yes.
I don't even know they're better than Atlanta. Atlanta beat the Knicks twice.
Atlanta was leading the series against the Knicks. You feel me? Like Atlanta's not to play with.
Are they better than Orlando?
No.
I'm not taking them over Orlando. They're not even the best team in Florida right now.
Wait till the season start. Somebody clip this. I don't want us to forget about this discussion, please.
I'm not gonna lie, Kenny. If the season starts, if the season start and they don't add no specific depth from it, if they start the season with this team and they do good, I promise you can have a paycheck, bro. But they're going to add depth.
I can have a whole paycheck.
If they add some depth, of course they might be doing good, but we got to depend on what they add.
You feel me? Whole paycheck.
But Kenny saying this team right now is a finals contender, that's insane. That's insane. The offseason literally just started. They ain't got nobody.
I know the East is weak, but come on, man.
All I'm saying is, Kenny, you saw Carlo put a paycheck on it. I know you ain't gonna put a paycheck on it. But to answer that, this move allowed Miami to just be enough to be in need. This team is not making it out of the East. Like, there is no chance that you're doing that. You're talking about Norman Powell having a breakthrough year. He is not on your roster currently. He has not re-signed. You need to sign him first. I don't think that he's willing to re-sign, considering that Giannis is coming to be your primary ball handler. Like, the way Giannis plays, it's just he will go through Ram and then y'all deal with the rest. Now you have Giannis and you have Bam Adebayo also trying to assert himself ever since that last game that we had. If I'm Norman Powell, I'm getting the fuck out because you're seeing the type of season that's brewing. And already your roster is not enough. You do not have a bench whatsoever. Like, there is no
he's trying to get paid.
Yeah,
he's trying to get paid. He just had a breakout year. He was just an all-star. He's trying to make $35, $34 something million a year. And you paying Bam, what, 50? You paying him 50 M's. Giannis making 60 M's. We got to fill out the roster. We giving him maybe 20. Okay, I'm taking my talents somewhere else. I know Miami is great. I can always fly to Miami. I'm going to get some money somewhere else.
And then the help that Giannis got. Yeah, you say what?
I was going to say you heard it here first. The Brooklyn Nets are getting Norman Powell.
That would be a great fit. That would be a great fit. I ain't gonna lie.
That'd be a terrible fit. It's gonna be Norman Powell, MPJ, and Julius Randle fighting for the ball every possession.
No, but they need to get up. MPJ is not that type of player you want to do. I don't think.
And let me tell you, Norman Powell's right, so I ain't gonna talk Norman Powell. Between MPJ and Julius Randle, they're gonna solve the housing crisis in New York because they're gonna lay enough bricks to build a whole bunch of affordable housing.
Oh God.
I'm dead.
Oh my God.
Any last takes, Malik? Did you have any thoughts on the question?
Yeah, what I was gonna say is the Miami Heat pretty much just made themselves maybe one win better. I mean, it was only I think one win over the Bucks. It's not that big of a difference. if they end up building up their depths, maybe they can get to like the 6th seed at best. But I don't really see them even getting past the second round.
Yeah.
Hey,
No.
But I
He'll win
will
to the
say,
Miami Bucks.
I can see
Facts.
Norman Powell going to like the Minnesota Timberwolves.
oof.
That'll be a good pick too. That'll be a good
I'm good with
ass
that.
fit. Yeah.
All right.
Especially because Mike Conley is old and Rob is too young still.
Dante's hurt. And Dante's hurt.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go on and move on to the next thing. George, have you heard of the viral game that's going around lately, 82-0?
Yeah, I have. I've heard of it. I haven't won yet, bro. I had a lot of 81-1, bro. I've been hoed.
Oh.
The only thing I
Real?
would tell you is don't listen to Kenny. Whatever he says.
Nah,
Kenny's
I've
gonna.
been listening
I'm
to
going
Kenny's ball
82-0.
knowledge.
I got
You said
82-0.
what?
Bro.
You
also
got
got
it.
an
How many times
He's
do you
a will.
take?
He's a will merchant. I already know, man.
How many times do you take?
Bro.
I mean, it took me and Carly a long time. Shit.
All right, now look. So I don't have to explain the rules to you. You already know how this goes for the viewers on live and the viewers that are going to watch this at home. Basically, if you haven't heard, you've been under a rock. 82-0 is a viral game that's going on where you pick. You draft a random team based on the era and based on the team, and you try to make an 82-0 team. Now, this week, we are only doing three rounds as a collective. We gotta agree. We're not going over 3 times. If we got whatever we get stuck with, we get stuck with. All right. So that's
You can't do individual.
Have y'all
teams?
Have y'all done 82-0 on stream yet?
No.
Nah, we haven't. We have not.
Okay. Let me break the curse
So,
for y'all. I got you.
I was about to say we gotta lock in. And no, Kenny, we
I'm gonna
cannot
put my
do
do-rag in the
individual.
sport mode.
We're gonna do this as a team.
I don't want Kenny to pick on my behalf.
All I'm saying is if he
fine.
says A, pick B.
Can everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna spin. Let's do it.
Charlotte.
Oh,
right.
hell no.
Now, one thing I didn't explain to the viewers, we get one
We gotta switch
respin
teams.
each for the team and era for each round. So we got
Oh,
the
we gotta
Charlotte
switch.
in the 2020s. Are we switching the team or the era?
We gotta switch teams.
Team.
Ain't
Gotta
nothing
be
we doing.
team.
LaMelo ain't hanging. We gotta switch team.
Switch
Mhm.
the team.
Come on,
Respin.
Lakers. Fuck.
Fuck.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Was Donovan on this team still? Donovan Mitchell still
Yeah.
on this team?
Yeah.
Oh my lord. My days.
We're already fucked. I just want y'all to know we're already fucked.
We're already we're
Guaranteed.
cooked, bro. It's over, bro.
Guaranteed.
Let's just go ahead and put Donovan at point. If we get a better point, we can switch him to shooting guard.
LeBron.
King James. No.
Yeah, it's already
That's easy
over.
money. That's easy money.
Utah 26.
Again?
Holy shit.
Damn.
Holy shit.
And
It's not even word changing errors, bro.
I was about to
It's
say,
not even
yeah.
errors. Oh my goodness.
Wait. What if we got Karl Malone?
Shooting guard.
What if we
You
get
said
Karl
what?
Malone?
We could get Karl Malone maybe, but that's only if we get the 90s. If we
I was
don't
about
get
to
the
say we
90s,
will have to
it's
bank
tough.
on getting the 90s.
so
Or
then
we
we'll
get
be
Pistol.
stuck
We
in
get
the
Pistol
90s.
Pete, can we? We get Pistol Pete.
I just say we
Pistol
risk it,
Pete,
man. We
he's
ain't got nothing to
decent.
lose right now. We're gonna lose that 82.
Nah, bro, we already losing on house money. It's fine.
So what y'all want to
Finish.
I
do?
mean, if y'all want to
Damn,
switch, y'all want to switch
damn.
yours.
Y'all want to go try to get
Spain,
Pistol Pete
Spain.
or try to get Karl Malone?
Spain.
We could, let's switch errors.
80s. Karl Malone.
We still get Karl Malone. We still get
See?
Karl Malone in the 80s.
We get a
See?
weak Karl Malone. No, we get a
I mean,
weak
that's
Karl
better
Malone.
than Laurie Market.
Well,
It's better than. I mean,
I'm gonna
we
say it's
still
better
get
than our
Carlos
previous
Boozer.
options.
Carlos Boozer.
You want a Carlos Boozer?
That's better than Carlos Boozer.
Yeah,
No, it's
man.
better than Boozer. I'll give you that.
We got no more team or air in Miami. God,
Oh
damn.
my God, it's 20s.
Can we get this? Can we get this?
Can we get what?
I guess. I was about to say they got Giannis on this motherfucker yet.
I was about to say they cheating. They ain't put Giannis in this bid.
They ain't updating the servers, bro.
y'all want Jimmy or Norman?
I say Jimmy. Jimmy got more rebounds and more assists.
Give me Jimbo. Give me Jimbo.
Yeah, it's over with. What y'all think we gonna get?
Obviously, what's y'all?
We
What's
a
y'all?
fucking lottery team, man. God damn.
Dallas in the
Holy
2000s.
shit.
Hold
get
on,
Dirk.
hold on, wait. Before you click, I'm
We get
estimating. I think with LeBron, Donovan Mitchell, this is like a 60-win team. I'm going
I'm gonna
60.
guess. I'm gonna say we like 60. We like 64 wins, depending on who we get at center.
I'm going.
got Dirk.
I'm going.
Oh yeah, we got Dirk at center.
63
Yeah,
probably.
Dirk.
It's probably
I'm going
60, 63.
I'm gonna say 64.
67.
67. Hey.
67. All right, next round. Build another spin. Brooklyn in the
Oh
70s.
my God, we're getting hold.
Holy shit, we are getting hold.
We gotta re-roll
Which era,
both.
bro?
Wait, we can get KD. We could potentially get Kevin
KD.
Durant.
We get 20s. If we get 20s and 10s, we can get KD.
But if we don't, we cooked.
I was about to
But
say,
do we want anybody from the 70s though?
Wilt?
No, I said we cooked regardless.
Wilt?
So we can either spin again and potentially get Wilt or Kareem.
No, I'm saying if we respin the team, we could possibly
get Wilt or Kareem.
I think the odds are so low on
We
both.
get Oscar. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like with Brooklyn, damn, who's really cold play for Brooklyn? We got
Kevin
KD,
Durant, James Harden, Kyrie. That's it.
And all in the same
that's
era.
it. I mean, J Kidd, he ain't doing shit though.
I say we just respin. If we're gonna waste a respin, let's waste on the team.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do team then.
Fuck it.
Come on.
Fuck
Cleveland.
Fucking holy shit. Can we get Nate Thurman? Nate Thurman,
Bro, this is OD.
Nate Thurman, for what year did he play for Cleveland?
I think he played in the 70s.
He's not there. He's not there.
No, he's not there.
No, is he not?
Do we wait? Do we re-roll the era to try to get LeBron? Do we try to get LeBron here?
Hold on, search. Hold on, before we do that, search his name. Search his name just in case. I swear he played. Oh, yeah, there he is.
But that's what you want? that's what you want?
I thought he was.
I thought you had ball knowledge here. What the fuck?
No, that's not.
I remember how he is.
That's not the same Nate Thurman I saw on 2K, man. That's not the same.
Hell no! I got my ears twisted. My bad, gang.
All right, so do we want to just waste the era?
Fuck it, Spain,
Go,
man.
we gotta
Spain.
get LeBron. We gotta get LeBron here.
That's our last hope.
LeBron!
I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
LeBron!
Yes, sir.
I'm picking. Where's he at? I'm picking
Jared
Matthew
Jack.
Dellavedova.
He's not even there, you bum.
What you mean? It's the 2010s, of course.
Dellavedova's not there.
He's in.
Yeah, we didn't get
This nigga don't know. Fuck.
Shit.
You can't spell.
get Tristan Thompson.
He said you can't spell.
We get Tristan Thompson, the Kardashian.
Damn, bro.
So now we know.
Yeah, we're cooked.
We do not have any respins for team and era, so we gotta go
over.
We got this, y'all.
It's so over.
Philly 2010.
Okay, hold on, Joel.
Embiid.
There we go. We got a chance.
I'm good with that.
No, we don't, because he's gonna get hurt.
Clippers.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Clippers in the 2000s. Oh my god, it's a mid off. It's a race to the fucking bottom. Holy shit.
Do we take Elton Brand?
Zebo?
Elton Brand is better.
If this was like RPG, we just took 500 plus damage.
Yeah, we didn't do Elton. I guess Elton, he's got more blocks and more rebounds.
Elton Brand at PF.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and just make
Portland and there go your boy.
Jesus Christ, we got Clyde.
Clyde, the Glide.
You don't want to mention him now anymore? You want to mention him now?
Fuck Clyde. Clippers again. World be free. 30 points per game.
Was nice in the 80s.
World be free.
Hey,
71 and 11.
Was that better than the last one?
Yeah, that's better. That's what
we got better. We did 6-7 last time.
All right, well,
third time's a charm.
Last
one.
We
need to get Will. If you get Will, we good.
Yeah,
no, the cheat codes are Giannis and Luka. You need Giannis and Luka.
Nah, the cheat codes is Will, because I didn't have Giannis nor Luka.
Bro, Will is stupid.
So we got the 2000s. Do we go team and try to get the Lakers and get Shaq? We don't want the Clippers at all. We don't want anybody from the Clippers, period.
Lakers and Shaq. I think 2000.
I would say because we could get Shaq, we could get Kobe, we get the Lakers, we could get LeBron.
If we get Chicago, we're fucked. I just want y'all to know that.
We get
if we get the Bulls, we're fucked.
So are we respinning team or are we picking?
Team.
Shit.
Team. Let's spin team. Come on, I feel like the Lakers is coming up.
Indiana.
Oh, holy shit! It's a race
He
to
said
the
if we get
fucking
Chicago,
bottom.
you forgot about this one.
Holy shit! Fucking
And this
perfect
is the third one
hairline,
too.
Jalen fucking Rose. Oh, it's the Jalen Rose. He got 81 put on him. Oh Lord, P.
Oh,
Respin.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even know who to pick, bro.
Can
There's
we
not
Paul
even an
George
era
versus
for Indiana
Paul
to be
George.
better.
wait? Can we
There's not
just
even an era
Paul
that's worth
George.
spinning for.
can we just start this over? Can we just start this over just one time?
Kenny,
Just
I told you
once.
we're not doing that, bro.
We're not
About
doing
to
that.
Bro, this is
Respin,
gonna-
Carlil. Paul George, respin.
No,
You
it's
said
not
part
even
of the
bro.
cards.
Paul
Paul,
George ain't-
respin
I'm
on
about to
Paul
say-
George is not worth it.
I would say
Paul
let's
George ain't like that. Let's just take Jalen Rose.
I was gonna say Jermaine O'Neal.
I'll say Jermaine O'Neal.
Let's take Jermaine. Let's take Jermaine.
Okay, yeah.
Cole.
Jermaine at PF.
That
We
hurt.
can do this, yo.
That
It's only one
fucking
player, yo.
hurt.
Boston 2000.
Okay, I mean,
Why do we keep getting the
Paul Pierce.
2000s?
Why we keep getting mid teams in the 2000s or mid players?
Kenny's fault.
Paul Pierce, I guess.
I don't think we need to waste our era pick yet.
The truth.
Nah, bro. Paul Pierce at least decent.
We're fucked. We're
Bookie and
fucked.
Or bro, what are they?
Yikes.
I don't even.
What are these? There's not even, bro.
Even if I
Any
respin the era,
Chapman?
there's no era where Charlotte has any good players.
We could get Chris Paul.
Shut.
Yeah, we could get Chris Paul in the 2000s. Hornets.
That is a very small chance.
That's ball knowledge.
Hey,
Ball. Wait, where the fuck is he?
Wait. The Pelicans, nigga.
Where's Chris?
Pelicans. That's New Orleans Pelicans, bro. The Charlotte Bobcats were those Charlotte Hornets.
they were the Hornets.
He's not listening to niggas. No, the Bobcats. The Hornets were the Charlotte
New
Bobcats.
Orleans
Nigga. The
fucking
New
Hornets.
or the Pelicans, bro.
God
See, I'm
fucking.
listening to you niggas. I'm listening to you niggas. And I'm
Wait,
over here
hold
questioning
on. Who did you want from the 80s Charlotte anyway? Who did you want? Who was your pick?
We could have saved the era flip for a different one, though.
No, we couldn't. You was going to pick the 80s Charlotte anyway.
Oh my good, Tyreek Evans, Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
You got
Tyreek-
drug users on the
Yo, when
list.
Tyreek at your pointer, Zach Randolph at your
Yeah,
center.
just wrap it up.
Oh,
Just wrap it up.
Bro.
Just wrap this shit up.
We got drug users. I don't care, man.
Drug users
It's
is
a race to the
crazy.
bottom.
Just wrap this.
Right.
Are we even?
Oh my
we're not even
goodness.
getting 50 wins. This is a 40-win team.
Dog, this is a lottery team, bro. We're picking. If we were drafting tonight, we'd be getting
55.
I mean,
Well,
that's high.
Jesus Christ. We're still better than the Miami Bucks.
The
Facts.
Miami Bucks.
Well, Chad, we
That's
tried.
over.
This one was worse than the last one.
Way
But-
worse.
No, it wasn't. We got 71 and
Oh.
11. That's higher than we ever had.
Than the last ones, I'm pretty sure we had a higher 70 win than the last time we did.
Because we did like 5 last time. We did a lot.
Yeah. Okay, well, I mean that's how we'll try this next time. We have George on. Hopefully, we can get 82-0. The quest for the same convo 82-0 is still on, man.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ!
That's one of the worst
First
things
start,
I've ever seen.
That
in my
was
life.
so
I've
shitty.
never seen that many consecutive bad things, bro.
You see what happens when you
Holy
work with
shit.
Kenny, right? Like,
What
I
do you
told this
mean?
is-
You wanted somebody from the
I've
80s?
never spun that bad in my
man.
life.
You wanted somebody from the
I've
80s?
never seen that.
You said what?
Oh.
You want somebody from the 80s, Charlotte? Like what? Name one player on that 80s Charlotte team, Bobble.
That's not a problem. That's not a
Guys,
problem. That's your fault.
it's
Part of the
okay.
card.
It's all right. It's all right. We're gonna move on. Short media and entertainment section. George, we've all listened to it. We've all had our takes about it. We're gonna do this real quick so we can get into the main segment of the night. Your quick takes on the Iceman album, and I need you to rate the album out of 10.
All right, long story short,
Damn.
I'm gonna keep it brief. It's just a whatever album, like in honor of Toronto. It's a 6 out of 10. There's some songs on it I like. I mean, I like pretty much. Like, it's funny. You want to talk about shebang, mid, skip. Pretty much everything post National Treasure and just go. Like Dust, fucking with it. Whisper My Name, hit with it. In the shower, I'm singing that Girls from Atlanta Call me Santa. That shit's hard. Janice, I don't know who she is and why she needs to shut the fuck up, but I'm rocking with it. Ran to Atlanta, cool. Shebang, make them pay. Even burning bridges. I went nowhere like Kris Kringle. Hey, that's knowing this motherfucker. I actually got it up. National treasures, tough. And everything after that can just go. It's a whole bunch of skips, bro. It's a tale of two cities. Because everything post track 9, I'm mid off. What do you want? Too hard for the radio? Skip. He's on the table? Skip. What did I miss? Single? Whatever. But album? Skip. Plot twist? You know what I'm about to say. Skip. Make him remember? I don't even remember it. Little Birdie? Trash. Don't worry.
What?
Whatever. Firm friends? And give you a lyric. Make them know. I want to know why the fuck you put this on the album. And the other two, Habibi and fucking whatever the last one was called, holy shit. Maid of Honor? Nigga, there's no honor in anything you put on this tape, bro. How dare you? How dare you say this shit out here and put this on my goddamn feed? I paid for this service and I had to listen to this bullshit pop up when I shuffle. No. Bad. Mid.
That's crazy.
6 out of 10. 6 out of 10.
Anybody other than Kenny's not allowed to speak. Anybody other than Kenny wants to give him a rebuttal. And there's not really much to debate. This is his opinion. So, but Vamba, Malik, y'all got anything y'all want to say?
I just want Nas to sponsor me because it's just gonna be fun to edit. That's it. It's gonna be that ding after everything.
It's gonna be GNX clears. Sorry.
Whoa.
GNX.
GNX.
Wait, that was Kenny's take, right? No, Kenny's take was the fall off.
Kenny's take was the fall off. He thought the fall
fell off. I'm not gonna lie. I would listen to Fall Off before I listen to Iceman, but actually,
ha!
Oh shit, bro.
Oh wait, you think the fall off was better than Iceman?
I think it's like trash versus garbage.
I think Iceman was better. I think Iceman was better than the fall off.
But it was
the fall off had zero.
I mean, Fall Off had like double
value.
the songs.
Like the fall off for me was like the fall off was cool to listen to one time. You know what I'm saying? Like just to hear him say it and then hear how he said it. It was like it was cool. It was like hearing it one time, like I respect it. I don't want to hear it no more. But Iceman has some songs that I'm like, I really like it. But then the rest, like you said, I can also relate. There's a lot of skips too.
See, my thing is that with Drake, he's always gonna make singles, bro. Like Drake is a single maker.
Yeah,
like, that's what he does. So National Treasure and feel me, like Shebang and stuff like that. Like, yeah, you know what? I might be going to the club on the way in the car. I'll listen to it, cool. But then I just think about it as an album. And also, the thing about Drake is that whether it's fair or not, I grade Drake on a curve because his albums, his peak. Like the way people judge LeBron putting up 24, 6, and 7, and people saying, and if it was anybody else doing it, I'd be like, oh, it's a great year, but it's LeBron. So when you're seeing LeBron peak and I'm seeing you at this stage of your career, I just think I've seen so much better than in comparison. Like when I think about Iceman, I think about So Far Gone. If you're reading this, Thank Me Later, Views, bro, even Scorpion. I'm like, this just don't stack. It just don't stack up to me. And so, especially with all the hype, all the antics, and his first album, Post Beef, I'm just thinking, okay, I'm waiting for something. And you give me 3 albums and it's 2.5 albums of BS to me. Like, I don't know. It just didn't hit for me, man. I didn't rock with it.
I respect your take. Of course, I disagree with it, especially when it comes to Iceman and Habiti. Now, Maid of Honor specifically, it's the same argument as honestly Nevermind with me. I'm not a big house music fan, so I don't specifically want to judge those albums because I'm not a fan of that music, so I can't say whether it's bad or good. There's songs on each album that I'm like, okay, I can jam to this, but I'm not a house music fan. But I know specifically for house music, it's doing the numbers and it's good. You feel me?
It's different audience. It's not for me.
Yeah.
That's music for the club. That's music for the ladies. That's whatever. But if we stop putting Sexy Red on stuff, bro, please. Holy shit.
For the part that you were talking about where you were like, you were naming everything that he dropped, back in the day that just levels above that. I can understand to a point where whenever anybody argues that, I kind of compare it to wrestling fans. And what I mean by that is wrestling fans get tired of, if there's somebody that's been over for years and years and years, at some point they start going against that man. And that's how I feel when it comes to Drake. I don't think there's any part of Drake's music flow, style, or anything where he's fell off. To me, do I have a favorite album? Do I have an album that he think is the best? Yes, but there is no album that he's recently dropped, and we can talk about For All the Dogs, Some Sexy Songs for You, Her Loss, anything Certified Lover Boy up until now. Again, those were very highly criticized albums when they first came out, but when people talk about them now, it's like, oh yeah, this is a classic, and this is a classic, and I replay this, and this is just a banger. Like, it's just, I take those takes as wrestling fan takes, where it's just where it's kind of the same thing, like how you compare Drake to LeBron. Like, if I put in the NBA sense, LeBron should have more MVPs, right? Voter fatigue. I think it's listener fatigue for people that have gotten tired of Drake. So yeah, that's, again, I gotta respect the take, but I violently disagree. Aggressively.
I mean, so hold on. So then where would you rank this among his albums? Like, what? I'm not gonna make it, because obviously he has a lot of albums. So I'm not gonna say like list the entire thing. But if you had to say like who are the neighbors on the top and on the bottom of it, what albums would you say it's comparable to?
I say the out. So when you mean comparable, like as far as
say a similar tier, like obviously when I say, because obviously Drake has so many albums, it's hard to just rank them all. But if I had to say like who are the neighbors, like in the same way it's like, oh, LeBron is in the realm of Jordan and Kareem and Magic, and
right.
say like Kevin Garnett is like KD, Jokic, Pippen level, whatever. Where would you put this album? Like, what are the albums that are like the neighbors on the ranking list for it?
So for me, this album was a really good album. Of course, for as far as the top, I think I would need a little more time to go by to say that it's one of the top albums. But if I have to say what its neighbors are, I would say some of the most recent ones, specifically Her Loss or For All the Dogs.
Okay, I'm good with that. I don't hate that. I think that's fair.
Big P, you got anything? Big P, you got anything you want to respond to that before we go on to the main segment?
I had to breathe for a second, because like I love all three albums actually. For him to say everything is like mid after track 9 is insane. I just don't get it. Because I listened to the album today, like twice, while I was driving to get my car fixed. So like I know for a fact I love it, especially Iceman. Iceman's my favorite one out of the three, and then it's Maid of Honor and BT. But in terms of like replay value, how it's doing well in the streams, how great it's going to be within the club scene in general, I just can't say it's all mid, skip. It's just not. Because on top of that, once we come back to the Spotify raps, the Apple Music raps, these songs will be in a lot of people's top 5 replay values as well. So I'm not really understanding.
I feel like the ones that I'm looking at that I see on that level, like I think Janet's going to be there, Shabane's going to be there, National Treasure's going to be there. I really like Dust. Dust is probably my favorite song on the album. But
Dust is fire.
I don't know. Dust is tough.
No World's going to be there. WNBA is going to be there.
WNBA Classic is going to be there.
Classic is going to be there. Best Friends, New Bestie. Like, it's going to be a lot of songs that's going to be
New Bestie's tough. I like New Bestie. New Bestie's all right. I'll give you that one.
Bomba, did you have anything you needed to add? I saw the reaction.
I already said no. I said everything I had to say.
Oh, okay.
What does Kenny got to say? You've been looking at real devious, man. I won't go that far.
Is this thing on?
Oh, he's got to move devious. All right, go ahead.
I was trying not to end on Kenny, but go ahead, Kenny. Say what you got to say, you bastard.
Why gotta be a bastard? All I'm gonna say is this, right?
Oh, geez.
Some of the songs that were decent, they've got some decent, catchy songs. But like my man George said, bro, Once you gotta start adding sexy red to songs that she don't need to be on.
Oh, that's the real fall off.
That shit.
Oh my god.
That's the real fall off, bro. He didn't need sexy red on that song. It was unnecessary. I also agree that he could have just kept Maid of Honor and Habiti because not one of those songs will ever be played again on my phone. Not one of those songs will never again.
Damn.
Nah, bro, it won't be gracing the airwaves for me.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Likely.
I can't wait.
Said, Janice, shut the fuck up. Cool, shebang. They're catchy. They're catchy.
All of my ops are dead. You know what I mean?
When we in the club and we are in a section with bad bitches and they start playing Drake, I don't want nobody to be in that section.
Don't
No.
Don't.
See, no.
Don't. I don't want to see a head nod.
Wait. Y'all conflate music I listen to at the club and music that I actually listen to in my free time. Like you got radio music, you got club music, you got in a terrible mood and I just want to feel sad in my car music, and then you got music, oh yeah, I just want to listen to this because I enjoy the musical content. And Drake is in that club thing. Would I ever tell the shorties I want to listen to swimming pools when they come over to pregame? No, I wouldn't. But would I say swimming pools is better than anything that is on this album? Absolutely, I would. So I just think making that category comparison is just unfair. I don't like it.
Depending on the pregame, you may or may not be able to play swimming pools because I fuck with swimming pools heavy.
If I'm with the conscious bitches, I'm gonna play it. Right?
It depends on the bitches. Okay.
It depends on the mood. We have beautiful women, or we got some pure ratchet hit them and quit them types. If I got the hit them and quit them, we gonna play fucking. I don't know. What's that one joint? Babe, I love you. You my everything. I'm gonna play that shit because that's what's gonna get them going. I'm gonna take one for them, one for me type shit. I'm gonna sneak in something I want to listen to from time to time. But
hey man,
I gotta get them going.
The quote of the week.
Got a job to do.
The quote of the week. It depends on the bitches, man. Whatever bitches is at my pregame, I'm gonna play whatever song I'm feeling. Those not me.
He was about to give me.
Not me.
We're just about to see a head swipe behind the background.
I don't no pre-gaming with bitches for me. These niggas though. We talking about these niggas.
You know that music when Freddie pops up. You hear that? That's what Carly was hearing.
Them saxophones is playing.
I literally was about to say as soon as I started talking, I heard saxophone behind me. But nah, that's this. We got some good takes on that. Malik Bamba. Once DreamCon, because DreamCon's what next week. Once niggas get down here for DreamCon, I'ma run a social experiment. Every time Kenny bop his head to a song that's not Shebang or Janice shut the fuck up, I'm throwing a water balloon at the back of his head. Fuck him.
I big gas me up. Where does it go? My head.
Where does it go? My head.
That shit.
Where's the boy?
I'm dead. All right, man.
It had to grow on me. For a second, but I'll rock with it now.
Nah, for sure. But all right, man, let's get into the main segment of the night. Of course, as always, the anime segment for us. So the question of the week to start off, and this is for everybody. I started off with George last time, so I'm interested to know what Kenny is going to say to this. So the question of the week is, which anime universe would be the most terrifying if the main character and his allies turned evil?
The main character and his allies?
I already know the answer to this.
It's probably Dragon Ball Z. Answer. Like, them the only niggas on Earth with powers. And they're unstoppable.
I got a definitive answer. They tough.
Well,
I'm gonna be real. The definitive answer, and I'm gonna be honest, once I say it, y'all gonna think about it and realize, yeah, no brainer, One Punch Man. Imagine if Saitama just decided, you know what, I missed my Prime Day sale, I'm about to just blow up a city with one punch. Who's gonna stop him? At least with Dragon Ball, his ops be kicking his ass for the majority of the arc until the end of it, right? I could call Jiren, I could call Beerus, I could call Hit, I could call somebody.
You ain't got their phone number.
Impact up.
They not coming.
I know a guy who know a guy. We can figure it out, bro.
George, the thing is,
I'm just saying, there's guys that's putting
that's not gonna work.
Who's talking with Saitama though? If Saitama decides I just don't fuck with you niggas and I want you all dead, what could you do,
George? The question wasn't the villains and heroes swap roles. It just said the heroes become villains. That all the niggas that you just named that you was gonna call was once trying to destroy the same Earth that Goku saved. They gonna be like, oh man, I was coming to do this shit anyway.
But even though like Jiren and them not no villains.
Jiren's not on Earth. He's in a whole nother universe.
He could get called to. They be switching universes all the time.
When has Jiren been in the Dragon Ball universe other than Tournament of Power?
I can hit up Zeno at any point in time and be like, hey, Goku wilding over here, bro. Bring us a God of Destruction from verse 8. And he'd get pieced up like a 3-piece from Popeyes getting tapped.
We are putting in wild hypotheticals.
This nigga Champa just be in Universe 7 chilling on random times, bro. Just kicking it.
So if that's the case, why didn't those people come stop Frieza? Why didn't those people come stop all the other people that the Universe 7 had to stop?
Kenny, you're getting too deep into the question. It's just supposed to be simple. Which universe is cooked? We don't gotta
Dragon Ball Z. They're cooked.
Punch man. I'm saying, like, Saitama is packing up the entire verse solo. He solos his own verse. There is no ganging up on him. There is no kryptonite. If he decided I'm just evil and I want to pack it up, bro, put the fries in the bag, nigga. It's over. It's done.
Hey, low key, Apothecary Diaries too. If Mao ever wanted to just off everybody in that bitch, it's happening.
Who's she offing? She ain't offing nobody.
You know, she's poisoning everybody. She don't want.
Can't nobody, what's the name, recognize poison other than her, bro. It's up.
She ain't offing nobody.
What?
This
nigga's crazy.
Dealt with.
He's insane.
First of all, is everybody working in the place where she poisons the foods? She just has access to all the food now. Like
she got access to all the people with power.
All the people with power live where she's working, Kenny.
Yes.
You act like she cannot move through the palace. You act like she's restricted. She's not restricted anymore.
Wait, time out. You said the verse is cooked. That's the whole.
Oh my God! See, now Bomba's getting into this.
Wake up!
Oh, he's getting technical with it. Oh, it's literally.
No, Bomba, give us your take, bro.
Hold on. I got it. Don't worry about it.
It ain't nothing you can do. You ain't cooking nothing. You're not no chef. You ain't getting past nobody. Shinji in the office.
Shinji good.
Ass. Can't nobody hear your cricket, nigga.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Yeah.
Baba, what's your verse? What's your verse, bro?
So, I actually had two in mind. The first one I had in mind, which the anime kind of told us, was Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was when they explained that Naruto specifically would have gotten like all of basically his power-ups if he had tapped into the evil because of Kurama's evil nature and shit. I think nobody is stopping it, especially in our verse or anybody otherwise. You feel me?
He's getting packed up by any Osuki he pulls up on a planet.
That's villains. And then, so that's
villains. If he turns evil.
Yeah, if he turns villain, that's evil. That's villains. And then, at that point in the verse, Suzuki's are not here. And everybody cooked. Everybody.
What if they just seal him away? Just seal that nigga.
They can't do it at that point. Everybody is cooked.
Yes, they
depends on what, but it wasn't until the end of the series where Naruto was the strongest. Up until the end, he's getting packed up by somebody.
But that's why I was explaining that, because they explained when he went into, I can't remember the name of the fountain, but where he met B, and there was his evil nature. They explained that if he had basically embraced evil, like basically just fell into like the evil nature and was on the same page as Kurama, he would have had that power. Like he would have been able to learn the things that he later on unlocked because Kurama is on your side. So that's what I'm saying. Like at that point, they're cooked.
If they stop Jubi Madara and Jubi Obito and the Ten Tails, they can find a way to stop them.
Who stopped them?
Who stopped them? Who stopped them?
The whole ninja world.
No, who stopped them? The whole ninja world. Nigga, Naruto did.
Okay, hold on, but Naruto, wait, hold on. Y'all are acting like Naruto 1v1 beat.
Hey,
Y'all are acting like Naruto 1v1 these niggas. Naruto jumped everybody that they quote unquote beat.
Oh, wait,
If Naruto went one-on-one with Madara is whopping him.
He talking about
Tails Madara was beating the brakes off this nigga.
Y'all crazy. Y'all forget Naruto died in that war and Sakura brought him back to life?
Are you guys done?
Are you guys done?
Are you guys done? Are you guys done? You're done? Are you done? Tell me you're done. Tell me you're done. Because literally every single fight that you've mentioned, what was those niggas doing? We gotta wait for Naruto's energy to be back so he can handle this nigga. Oh, Naruto is amazing. Where did he get this from? Who is this nigga that's able to rival these niggas? Every single one of those people is a support character. Like you said, Sakura or Naruto would have died without her. Support. Ain't none of them niggas standing up front. It was
God might piece him up low key.
Is it? Hold on, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to add to your point. They are all support characters. It got to a point in the war where Naruto had to not only be the main fighter, but now he's supporting everybody that's supposed to be a support by giving them all his chakra. Y'all burning that man's chakra
because of me.
But that's fair. However, when we still talk about that fight against Ten Tails Madara, against Ten Tails Obito, against Kaguya, at the end of the day, the only reason he was able to win those fights is because Eight Gates God, because of Minato with KCM cloak, because of Sasuke with the Rinnegan, and the only reason I even beat Kaguya is because of the Sun Moon Seal, which required Sasuke to be there. So I'm just saying, at the end of the day, he didn't run the ones with nobody. Nobody were team plays. They were
he didn't run the ones with nobody. But what we are doing is you're trying to use him, like the teammate, the allies that were fighting with him, as the source to stop him. Because you were not saying that Madara is stopping him, because Madara is evil. If you're saying Naruto is evil, what your point was that they have enough to stop him in the village. No, that was Kenny's point.
The good guys. I'm just saying at the end of the day. No, I see what you're saying. My whole philosophy is more about which character is more likely to solo the verse. Like if people just decided, oh, this nigga is a menace, because you see multiple times throughout these shows that the villains will sometimes side with the heroes because there's a bigger bad. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I'm just saying, if Saitama just decided, I don't fuck with any of you niggas, there is not a soul in the One Punch Man verse who could even harm this man. He could pack up Cosmic Garo, Tatsumaki, any dragon god level threat that has ever appeared on the show. Saitama has never even done anything more than a serious punch. He ain't even sweat. His brother doesn't even hit the gym. He does 10 kilometers a day and he's piecing y'all up. If he moved to 11 or 12, you're done for. It's over. I'm just saying. Think about it. Just think about it.
No, I agree with your point about Saitama. But as far as Naruto, not only because I think that I'm not even talking about just him allying with people. I think he's an unstoppable force. Because when we're looking at the progression of the story, if he's evil, then you don't have the contribution that led to his teammates and everybody else becoming stronger or becoming near that ceiling that he has, because he's evil and he has access to a power that's near his KCM early on in the story. So he has a major power boost when he's facing these other potential people that were his allies later on. So that's what I'm saying. I think he's solo in that verse. Because the only people that can stop him there are on the evil side, and then they're not getting involved, which is the Obito and everything. Why do I need to get involved if Naruto is already, on this side?
My thing is, villains still fight villains, because at the same time they was beefing with Kabuto, and they had to go handle him as well too. So I mean, Akatsuki's fighting villains as well. It's not like they're only fighting the Leaf; they're fighting against people who are still in that villain class as well. Like they had beef with Orochimaru. They had beef with the Seven Swordsmen of the Mist.
The reason for Kabuto, though, there was a reason direct tied to the Akatsuki, like Orochimaru.
That's
what I'm saying. Like they're still gonna, but that's not Naruto.
So, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And then even if they want to go after Naruto at that point, they're not going after him because they did not dare go after Eight Tails. If Naruto mastered anything for that Night Tails at that point, they're nowhere near daring to go after him.
So before we get to Big P. I'm trying to do a better job at reading the live comments. So for this specific question, Majestic Hero 007, he keeps saying reincarnated as a slime.
Rimuru? Yeah, I was thinking about him.
Rimuru reincarnated as a slime. And then he also said Sun Jin Woo and Solo Leveling.
Okay, can I give my second one before Malik go though?
Yeah, go ahead.
My second one was Gojo Satoru.
Oh,
I think
shit.
as Carlos said, MC and Ally, that's
I
why I
was
was like,
thinking
let me
about-
use that.
I was thinking Gojo, but he said main character. If he didn't say main character, I would have said Gojo.
He said that in Allies, that's
But
why I
since he
brought it.
Yeah, I did.
If you saying side characters, I would say Gojo.
So the reason for Gojo, I think it's not necessarily just his power level, but just the nature of Limitless, like, is absolutely cooked. The only person that could potentially rival him at that point would probably be Sukuna, and if Sukuna is who you're counting on for help, good luck.
Yeah.
I mean, Modulo, if you talk about JJK Modulo, though, Modulo UG is OD.
Yeah, Modulo.
So you can stay into, yeah.
Big P?
So I had like 4 actually.
Oh.
Sun Jin was my first one just because I know how the whole show ends. That nigga is OP. The next one was Shinra. If that nigga wanted to say fuck the world, he was definitely blowing up the world and then recreating it. The next one I said Ichigo just based off of like how OD he is in general. And then I also had Saitama.
Okay.
Saitama.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I agree with most of them, but Shinra, if Shinra ever turned evil, Benny Maru is putting him in the pack expeditiously.
Not Shinra Bacho, man.
Oh, that's him and 3 other people. That's him, his mom, and Show.
But that's his allies.
Wait, so
I
it's
feel like the allies
main
part of
character
it
and his allies become evil?
Exactly what the
I feel
question
like
Yeah, that was a
allies is
question.
OD because all the allies are damn near all the strongest characters in the show. So I feel like I'm not trying to keep the allies in because at that point, it's like, I'm taking every strong character I'm cool with. That's OD.
I'm dead.
I mean, Saitama is literally the strongest character from the show. What are you talking about?
So wait, so if I say,
No, I said and allies. Well, you getting backup too? You get backup teams? Come on, man.
so if I say All Might, does that mean all the other heroes are also evil now?
I see the allies thing of throwing niggas off. I didn't think it was going to be that difficult. So let me pose the question one more time. And if you need to change your answer based on this, then just let me know. What anime verse would be the most terrifying if the main character turned evil?
Okay.
Exclusively.
Yeah, so Shinra, no. Benny Maru's putting him in the pack. Benny Maru's putting Shinra in the pack.
I'm keeping my 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not about to go into re-answer, sir. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not keeping 4.
I'm
I'm
doing
keeping
my answer. Final answer.
You're keeping Shinra in there by himself?
I'm keeping Denwu, I'm keeping Ichigo, and I'm keeping
Shinra?
Saitama and Shinra.
Saitama.
Shinra
Alright,
Banchaman.
he's not
Shinra Banchaman is a
keeping-
good pick. That's 3 people.
Macho Man is
Yeah.
3 people
became
in
a-
one.
Time out. That's
If we
not
wanna
even a
say side
fusion.
characters, give me Escanor too, because Escanor is packing up the whole 7 Deadly Sins
But
cast.
to-
If he
to-
decides
to-
at high noon, I'm about to fuck shit up.
To what you said, Kenny, Shinra Banchaman is literally like, just the way like how Gogeta is a new being. That's what Shinra Banchaman is. He does not exist outside of Shinra Banchaman. Like, there's not no separate consciousness, nothing like that. It's a one being. That's why he has a new name. So one person. I can't just be like, it's a new form. It's a new form Shinra. Now he's at that state.
But that's like
A
saying
god.
that's like saying Gogeta or Vegito.
No, it's not. It's a permanent form because Gogeta and Vegeta had to fuse like a diffuse. Your Shinra Banchaman, as long as that power system exists, there is no season.
But because Death came in and took the powers away,
He relinquished that power. Yeah, he gave that power away. So that's why that person doesn't exist anymore. But if he chose to keep that power and then that power still exists in that world, Banchaman.
Okay.
I guess.
All right.
Fair enough.
Any last picks? Let's move on then. All right. So George's favorite anime is Naruto of all time. That's his favorite anime. So now the next question would be, where does Naruto rank among the greatest anime main characters ever?
I'm not gonna lie, I might surprise you with this. I don't think he ranks that high for me, to be honest. Like, I think when I think of Naruto, I more so think about the supporting cast than I do about Naruto himself. Because Naruto, just as a narrative conduit, is a character kind of like Goku, where he interacts with the world and he changes the people around him. And most of his contribution is being this ray of light and hope for other people, and then them having the intro. Like in the same way, Goku is really a device to help Vegeta become a great character. I feel like Naruto is like that for a lot of characters within the show. My real argument, I'm gonna take the argument that you gave me and I'm gonna flip it a little bit, is that Sasuke is the greatest non-main character in anime. Especially if you want to talk like Deuteragonist, it's Sasuke. He has the most, in my opinion, he has the best realized, most nuanced arc of a Deuteragonist anti-hero of any anime, at least that I've ever seen. I know everybody hates Sasuke. It's my hot take. Sasuke is probably, I'm gonna say it, yeah. Sasuke is my favorite anime character of all time. I think he's one of the best. Well, he's the most well written. I think he has the most interesting narrative function of a character in that role of any anime like that. And frankly, I just think he's one of the most misunderstood characters in anime, and he deserves more flowers. So Sasuke would definitely be high if we count Sasuke as a main character.
How do you feel about him cheating on his wife in Naruto?
Mistakes happen. He had a lot of soju that day. You feel me? Things happen. You know, I forgive the man. He's not part of the Faithful Black Men Association no longer, of course. But you know, he's still a solid dude. And Sakura should be doing a lot. So hey, sometimes man just gotta step outside. It's all good.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting flip on the question, and I understand that. So for everybody else, y'all can choose to answer my question, or if you think George's question is more interesting, you can answer that question. So we got mine. Where does Naruto specifically rank among the greatest anime main characters of all time? Or where does what was it? What was it, George? You flipped it to you said
like in terms of like favorite side character.
You think
favorite side character?
Sasuke is the greatest non-main character.
Non-main character.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
for me anyway.
Yeah. So it's either where does Naruto rank among the greatest anime characters ever, or who is the greatest non-main character of all time? You can either do one or both.
I think I want to answer both.
So for Naruto, I'll definitely put him in top 10. I still believe how he was written and how the show went along, it definitely inspired a lot of people to just do better and believe in themselves. That definitely goes a long way within like today's generation. For Deuteragonist, I would actually put Vegeta above a Sasuke. Vegeta's storyline in terms of from start to finish, aka within the manga, it actually moves a lot of niggas. It makes people, like grown men, realize I might have a big ego. I should know when to actually minimize my ego, but I also still need to remember who I am and also push through with that. I can find inspiration within somebody else, but I can't lose myself because I have that inspiration with somebody else. I should also be able to know when to put myself second for the loved ones that I have. I might be this cold, great nigga on the streets, but once I find that love, I should be okay with that. That's what I always got from a Vegeta. For a Sasuke, I just don't like how the writing was for a Sasuke. Sasuke just had too much to be plot armor. Like most of his wins in Shippuden just did not showcase he was that nigga. There was a lot of things that just took away from that, and then based off of like him pretty much having a childish mindset, I couldn't mess with that.
Childish mindset.
I
just couldn't mess with that. That's just me.
I'm gonna debunk this, but I'm not gonna speak on it. Yeah, I'm gonna let everybody else talk.
Debunk it because I need time to think.
All right, cool. So let me go ahead and dive into all those points. One, first of all, you talked about Vegeta. You talk about wins. Vegeta doesn't win any fights. So I don't even know why wins or something you would consider. Huh? Wait, we were talking about how Sasuke's wins are all plot armor and convenience, but he's still getting wins. Vegeta's got no W's. His entire career outside of fighting fodder, he's beaten Kui and Dodoria, I guess. But you know, in terms of fighting people with
Zarbon,
he technically beat Snuck Raccoon.
He technically beat.
He didn't beat. In Resurrection F, I'm talking about in Z. I'm talking peak Vegeta time. Z Vegeta. Because what you're talking about is Z Vegeta. You're not talking about Super Vegeta. You're talking about
but were you only referencing early Sasuke Naruto, or were you talking about
I'm talking part one and Shippuden. So let me walk you through.
But I explicitly said Vegeta from start to finish, and to us that's manga Vegeta as well within Super.
I feel like his plot progression, his story progression, really kind of stalemates after Z. Because then, what is the progression of his story in the Super? Like, what development does he have in Super?
As far as the development he has in Super is just how he has fully, because at the when it gets to Z, he is fully transitioned into living on Earth, and at least fighting alongside the Piccolo, Goku, the Z fighters and things of that nature. But I do not believe he obviously didn't fully accept where he was in life because it went through the whole situation with Majin. Then Majin Vegeta was born and things of that nature. Now you get to Z.
Right.
This is probably the most transition he's been into. I'm enjoying my everyday life. I love my family. These are not just niggas I'm fighting with when danger comes in. I'm training with these niggas. And these are also my allies in fights. Even in Z, when niggas were in danger, he wasn't, risking himself unless it was like Trunks. He wasn't risking himself to save these niggas. There are several times within Super where the Z fighters, it could be Krillin, it could be Piccolo, that are in trouble or about to get hit by a blast, and he's coming in last minute and saving them.
Right.
And then you see a big part of his development in Super in the manga during the Moro arc when he gets to because they follow, or no, Moro followed them to Namek, and once they got to Namek, he saved the Namekian child, and when he saved that Namekian child, he said, I need to do this because I owed him a debt.
Right.
Because back in the day, I slaughtered all these niggas, you feel me? Or at least helped slaughter all these niggas. So I can't say there's no development there because there's several points in Super within the manga and the anime where it shows Vegeta's development and growth. Just as you can almost say the Saiyans are a warrior race, a barbaric race. He is now tailored his whole mindset and aura to basically how humans live on Earth in harmony, peace, things of that nature. So
you gotta understand,
So
Vegeta's a family man now, and
Vegeta's my second, by the way. Vegeta was number 2 for me, so I don't disagree with anything you're saying.
Vegeta's a family man now, and he set aside his same pride for Goku. So that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a progression of just the end of Z, though. Like, it's not like a true shift. It's more of a progression of where he ended at Z, which I'm not discrediting. I'm just saying from start to finish, from part 1, episode 1, until the last episode, and even into Boruto. We won't talk about Boruto, but the end of Shippuden, Sasuke, constant character narrative progression, story progression. I'll talk about it in a second, but I want to let you finish your point.
I was just going to add on to say that for Vegeta, I love the fact that it was pretty much a polar opposite to Goku. Goku completely forgot his Saiyan pride and race and all that. Vegeta always had that. For him to actually mentally let go of that past to then accept this new life that he has was definitely a huge character development to witness throughout the whole show.
Yeah. Okay. I think now I hear. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say the only thing I wanted to add is that, like, I think that they literally have the exact same character arc. Like, especially when we progress as far as Boruto and Super, like what happened in Namek, or Vegeta establishing his family, or Sasuke once he got his family, and then Sasuke's journey with Boruto before what happened to him. So I feel like they each had a certain pride that they had to hold on to that guaranteed their survival. But then they did have that character arc where they had to kind of face the MC to address that struggle. And then that MC helped you bridge that. Now you move on and you still have the struggle of integrating yourself into this life and then still going back to your past. So they literally had to do that. And at the beginning, I remember in Boruto, there was an other lady with the Gekkei Genkai that had the past with the Uchihas. That was Sasuke's episode where he revisited the Saiyans. I feel like where Goku and where Goku and Vegeta, they kind of had to explore back to Bardock what Saiyan pride is, and then that brings them back to now. Oh, I know it's giving my all. This is who I'm meant to be. So they kind of redeemed themselves, and then now are walking down. Like they quite literally are walking down that same path. So I feel like it's 1A and 1B.
Okay. I feel you on that.
Well, so I can't say he's a copy.
I feel like Sasuke is different than Vegeta in some ways, but relatively, like we're being very high level with it. Like they have very similar redemption style arcs. So let me break down to you why I find Sasuke to be the best written non-main character. All right. To me, Sasuke's arc from start to finish is one of constant change in very reasonable ways that make sense based on the information that he has. And I find it just compelling because his story is very unique in how those type of characters are. Because if you look at, Vegeta, for instance, we talking about Vegeta. Vegeta is this pure antagonist who wants to kill Goku and the Z Fighters and destroy the Earth. And he goes to Namek, and then he has to team up with the heroes in order to defeat the Ginyu Force and Frieza and whatnot. And he ends up being there to train and whatnot, and then he becomes kind of part of it. And I mean, that's relatively the same exact arc that you got from Piccolo. Is relatively the same arc that Frieza's low key getting now. Like
it's
I'm just saying. Right, but no, Sasuke's different. This is why I'm gonna tell you.
No, but like technically, can I picture it like this?
No, well, hold
think
on.
about it, right?
Break it down.
Yeah, go ahead.
And Sasuke was never, and this is why I think Sasuke is such an interesting character because all these other people are antagonists. Sasuke was never truly an antagonist. He starts the show ally. He ends part one not really an enemy of the Leaf. He's just training with Orochimaru. But first, let me just break down the whole thing because I think it's the easiest way to go.
Go ahead.
Okay, so let's start off. Young Sasuke, young kid, at the age of around 7 years old, his brother, his slime, the man he looks up to in the world. Imagine if your role model in your family, your uncle, your dad, whoever it was that you looked up to the most in the world, killed your entire family and then forced you to be cursed with that, with the Tsukiyomi and with the Genjutsu you cast on him and make him relive that and torture him and say, you don't have enough hatred, you don't have enough strength. Most motherfuckers who go to schools and air it out be getting called bad names. This motherfucker is a member of society who can actually function. He's a little moderately autistic and he's don't talk a lot, but at the end of the day, he got on his grind, went to school. He could have got the unregistered kunai and aired it out. But no, he goes to school in Konoha. He goes out, gets his best grades. He's performing, he's growing. He goes on he goes to Team 7, he holds it down. He's focused on one goal in order to kill his brother to avenge his clan. He doesn't have any evil intent for nobody except for that. Then they go to the Tenyu Bridge or whatever, the Tenchi Bridge. All right. He risks his life to protect Naruto for reasons he don't even fully understand. He has one goal, but yet he's willing to sacrifice for his slime. Right. Did that. All right. Comes out of that. They go to the tuning exams. He gets humbled or whatever. He gets the curse mark. He leverages that power to get stronger, but he knows at the end of the day he's fighting against his mind. Like, I know that's not right. I know that's not right. And then at the end of the day, fights Gaara, loses. Naruto one-ups him, and he has that level of insecurity of, man, my goal is to be strong, but my friendships, the people who in my life who I care for are holding me back. The same way you as a man might think, I don't need a woman in my life right now. I don't need people in my life. I need to go get my bag. I need to up my money. I need to do this and do that. And you focus on that so much. And there's that part of you that pulls between what I want to do on a success level and a goal level, but also being a human and enjoying those things. And Naruto, Sakura, Kakashi, the village have that part of him. And they even simplify it in the opening of the Sasuke retrieval arc where he grabs the headband and then it cuts to Orochimaru and all them. He drops the headband and focuses on power and strength. So then he leaves the village. Everybody goes to retrieve him. He fights Naruto in the final valley. He wins. No, in none of these shows, the antagonist, the rival, never wins. He wins. When you've seen that episode, when you see the clash, when you see it in the manga and he wins, you've never seen that in the show. Like, holy shit. I thought he was going to lose and get drugged back to the village. He wins. He could have killed him, and he could have even got the Mangekyo Sharingan right then and there, but he did not kill Naruto because he knew at the end of the day, that's not the man I want to be. He goes to train with Orochimaru to get stronger. He sees Naruto and Team 7 with Sai and them at the hideout. He could have killed him, decided not to. I think that was kind of poorly written on their end. Like, Orochimaru was like, no, don't kill him. I think that was kind of dumb because that was out of character for Sasuke, so that's a weird moment. But outside of that, he clearly is outclassing him, but he has no beef with them specifically. His only goal is to kill Itachi. When the time comes, he's got enough out of Orochimaru. He realized Orochimaru is a bad dude, even when they were training, but Orochimaru. And he's got the soldiers, he's got the samurai, whatever, and Orochimaru was like, why don't you kill him? He said, I have no beef with them. They're just a tool to my vengeance. I have no reason to kill any of these people because he's not evil. He's a man on a goal who's using any means necessary to accomplish said goal. So then, realizing Orochimaru is a fucking Diddy of the Naruto universe, that nigga needs to go. He needs to get up out of here. He claps that man, absorbs his energy, and he goes on a hunt. Even with the Akatsuki, when Datara pulls up on him, he said, Datara, I don't even want no smoke with you, bro. I just want to know where your man's is at. He's like, fight me, nigga. I'm like, fuck, all right, fine. Pieces him up, one of the best fights in the show, where he uses his intellect and how lightning corresponds with Earth and blah, 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 blah. And that's one of the best fights, one of the most underrated fights in the entire series. Gets his dub. You say some plot armor with something in mind or whatever, fine, whatever. But at the end of the day, he gets his dub, right? He fights Itachi. He gets his win. Finds out, oh my God, over the last 20 years of my life, I have been put in a psyop. I've been lied to by the government, that they actually told Itachi to kill my entire family, and he was protecting me and using that as a way for me to get strong, so I would be strong enough to protect myself and set things right. All of a sudden, your entire worldview has just been shifted as a young man, believing one thing and realizing that moment that, holy shit, I've been lied to by the people who've been raising me my entire life. And then my brother was really the hero of the story. The man I've demonized for my entire life is actually the person who protected me more than anybody in this world. It brings him a bucket of tears. So then he says, you know what? I'm going to get my get back. He implants his brother's eyes, and he don't really want smoke with everybody. He's got smoke with the village. He wants to destroy the village. Realizes after he goes through his surgery, oh, pain already destroyed the village. He said, well, now I know Danzo's the reason that all this shit went down. Now, he's rageful. He's been lied to. He's a radicalized black man in America who's read a little bit about Fred Hampton, MLK, and Malcolm X, and he wants to burn the establishment down. If the same motherfuckers on this stream who going to sit here and say, eat the rich, billionaires, the thing wrong with this, we got to set it all from the ground up, set it ablaze, eat the rich. He's eat the rich, but in Konoha terms. He goes to the 5 Kage Summit. He said, I don't want smoke with Gar. I don't want smoke with the right Kage. I just want Danzo. If y'all going to fight me, fuck it. Let's do it, nigga. Put your hands up. He clapped them. Got past guard, took off right Kage's hand. He goes in there. I ain't saying he was winning, but he wasn't losing.
All I'm saying is I'm not editing the whole show, just so you know. I ain't about to run down the whole show.
No, I'm almost done cooking. That's how unique it is. You can go through Vegeta in 2 minutes and shit is good. So then he goes in there, kills Danzo, blah, 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 starts the war arc. He's ready to destroy the village. He sees his brother, kills Kabuto. He goes to see the Kage, and then the Kages give him a whole new perspective. He realizes my mentality has been wrong this whole time. I'm all a radical, trying to burn it all down. I'm trying to be an anarcho-capitalist, terrorist, libertarian, but I really need to just change the structure from the get-go. Goes to the war, sets shit right, and says, hey, Naruto, I don't even want to fight you. I just want to kill the Kage and reset shit. He fights Naruto, and then he realizes through talking to his brother, the man who never gave up on him, that all that hatred is holding you back, brother, and you could be a better man if you let it go and let the people who love you. And he realizes through talking through their hands, like they do in the show, they talk about all the time, he realizes, damn, this whole time I focused on the things I hate. I forgot about the things that I love. And he holds himself down and says, you're right, my bad. Come on, gang. Come on.
I ain't gonna lie, you changed my mind.
Come on, bro. Tell me.
Yeah, he changed my mind. The reason why he changed my mind is that now I believe that Vegeta is a great side character. The reason for that is no. Hear me out. You have to. This actually makes complete sense. When Malik earlier said that Sasuke is the inspiration for. Vegeta is the inspiration for Sasuke. As you're saying, I'm like, all I'm hearing is Vegeta. Like quite literally, somebody. Okay, let's start from the get-go because you already gave the rundown for Sasuke. I'm not gonna give you the whole rundown for Vegeta because that's gonna be way too long. But think about this, right? Instead of Itachi, replace it with Frieza. Don't look at the motivation and don't look at the outcome. Just replace Itachi with Frieza, right? Massacred your village, your people. Planet Vegeta is gone. Lied to you. You was gone and he has you working under him under false pretense. Right? So it's the kind of the mirror of what happened with Itachi, where you have a grudge with Itachi, you believe you're just working for Frieza. As unfair as it might be, you're a slave to him, your planet was just destroyed. Later on, somewhere down the line, you find out the lie, and you have a grudge building against him. And now, in the process of you chasing your grudge against Frieza and still working under him, you meet a Saiyan who's just living his life. Like ain't shit wrong. His planet got Dragon Balls, whatnot. He got friends over there, and he's fighting against us instead of joining us, which matters because we are the last survivors of our race. You feel me? Like when the Uchihas, when they met as the last survivors on a race, what they happened? It's like, hey, come here, nigga. We the last ones. Join us. Why are you not joining us? The same thing happened over there. He has that conversation with Goku. But in the midst of having the conversation in the box with Goku, you lose to Goku. And Vegeta had not lost many times, except maybe against Frieza. Sasuke had not lost many times, except against Itachi. He was a prodigy. You feel me? The first person that you lost to was Naruto. When you lose to him, now that makes you question your purpose. I'm not even able to achieve the purpose that I want to achieve, which is defeating Itachi or Frieza. Like, I'm really questioning myself. How do I get as strong as this person? Now you have to answer that. For Vegeta, that's when he went on to pick up on the things that the Earthling were learning about, sensing ki and everything. And then now I can maybe try to get ahead and go get the Dragon Balls. With Sasuke early on, he just happened to go, I can go find Orochimaru, because it was made clear early that he did not have the power. And then when Vegeta was not able to close the gap with Goku, what ended up happening? He found his Orochimaru in Babidi. Give me a Curse Mark II, give me extra power, I'm going to go get this nigga. And then he knew he couldn't get the nigga. But the reason why I said that I feel like now, after everything that you explained, Vegeta is greater is Sasuke had a moral compass. Like he had a compass guiding him to find the right path. You feel me? He did not find the right path on his own. Granted, he didn't get lost on his own, but he did not find it on his own. Itachi had to come back, and Naruto also had to pull his arm back. Itachi had to feed him the truth in a way that he could hear that, yo, this is not this is not the way of life. Like, I failed. Like, I had a plan and I thought that this was the best way to handle it, but I failed you. And I need you to understand that this is not the way to live your life. And he still couldn't see his way and still went on to make many more mistakes. But something that does not happen, which is very unreasonable, Naruto was very patient. They loved the man, but he was very patient. He did not want to move past, regardless of how many mistakes he made. So he waited for you times and times again, even after it did not make sense for him to wait, and pulled you out. Vegeta did that by himself. Like, Vegeta does not have no tether to Earth. At any point in time, he could have just dipped. Like, even if he's as salty as that, he could have just dipped. There's the universe. He got Bulma pregnant, but before he even got Bulma pregnant, he could have just not got her pregnant. If he got her pregnant, when did Saiyans start caring about their kids? If you give birth to your kid, ship that nigga over to a planet. When did we start caring about them? So he made a choice to walk towards redemption, because literally, like, he had the opportunity after he blew himself up and came back. We've seen it with Freezers and everybody else. If you want to walk down that path and be evil, you're going to stay on it. But he decided to walk down that path by himself. He could have still chose to fight and not care, because we see it. Like, people are on our side, but still fighting, killing peoples. But you saw Namek. That could have just been like a casualty, and then we resuscitate them. No, I understood the wrong I did, and I really, really want to walk down this path. Sasuke did not. Sasuke, we forced him to walk down that path. Like, people walked his hand for him to walk down that path and then whooped him to get to that. Vegeta, they whooped him. Like, first of all, they didn't whoop him because it was a tie. Like, people jumped him and it was a tie, and he had the opportunity to leave. So if he wanted to walk down the path of, like, just evil, he could have. Sasuke did not.
So in the Final Valley, part 1?
Who won?
So Sasuke versus Naruto. Sasuke told Naruto, yo, you're not going to touch my forehead. And Naruto took that to heart. Naruto just scratched his forehead to showcase I could do that.
And Sasuke literally admitted you won.
No, Naruto had gone for the kill. He could have got the dub for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. But that just shows it. But that thematically is the point, that Sasuke's resolve was stronger than Naruto's. I'm just saying, name a story where the main character genuinely loses to the rival or the antagonist. It doesn't happen. I'm just saying.
No, but I
like Vegeta. More stories. I know we gotta go to another topic. We spent a lot of time on this one. No, I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, I love Vegeta. Vegeta is definitely my number 2. Damn near 1B. I just think, to me, Sasuke's story is just so nuanced and different. I mean, low-key, everything you said, you can make the same argument that Piccolo did the same exact shit in the same show. So I'm just saying.
100%.
So I'm just saying, Sasuke is so genuinely unique. Like, I cannot even think of another character off the top of my head. I'm sure I could if I really thought about it, but who has a similar arc. Like, he's like basically like low-key Eren Yeager a little bit. in a different type of way. But I'm just saying, like, it's just so unique in his narrative function, and his story just so uniquely believable. Like, there's so many ways it twists and changes and whatnot, and they all feel very reasonable in how he got there. And I find it really interesting. And obviously, I talk a lot about it, so I mean, I won't say nothing more about it. But I respect y'all's opinion.
No, for sure. I'm not gonna lie, that was amazing. I've never gotten a play-by-play of a character's life from start to finish. That was crazy.
That shit is my favorite, man. I love that nigga, bro.
before we move on to the next question, I just want to go ahead and just do my answers real quick. As far as where I think Naruto ranks among the greatest anime main characters, I think he's top 5, maybe number 5 for me. You just can't deny, just especially like I don't know, bro. Like as Naruto got older, bro, it just transitioning from the goofy knuckleheaded kid to low key, like that to like like I'm really about to become Hokage. Like that's just his strategic thinking, his strategy in fighting, the way he trains is just there's nothing that I do not love about Naruto. And one thing that George said about Naruto that compares to Goku that I really like, he brings other characters to life and he brings other characters, makes other characters relevant. And I really like that. And then to answer George's question, now, of course, my number 1 is Vegeta. My number 2 is Sasuke. I love Sasuke to death.
That's fair. As well, it's like a Jordan, Mike. It's like a Jordan LeBron thing for me. If you say Vegeta, I'm not gonna argue. It's cool. It's close. It's close.
Even though LeBron better than Jordan.
But I'm not gonna say this is the best. This is to me the best is Vegeta, but I do think somebody that is slept on in today's anime universe that might be more in the conversations probably years down the line. It depends on how that series goes and ends. But if you are a fan of the 4 Knights of the Apocalypse, you already know I'm about to say that boy Lancelot. That boy Lancelot is so fucking cold. As far as his character is literally just unlimited aura. Just unlimited aura. Everywhere he goes is just aura. Standing there, aura. Talking, aura. Fighting, aura. But just even how the 4 Knights of Apocalypse has gone thus far, he has already been put in, he's not the main character, but he's obviously the leader of the Knights.
He's the Gojo of the 4 Knights.
That's what I'm saying. He's literally the Gojo, and we've only tapped into a smidge of his power. I kind of got a spoiler alert about what goes on in the manga, but he's literally Gojo. That nigga has, not in the sense that he has a power like infinity, but he eventually taps into just unlimited magic. Like,
I think it's just crazy that like Meliodas exists, Bond exists, even goddamn Archer exists, and they're like, oh, he is so strong that he hasn't been able to find the sword yet. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you mean? like them shit just break.
Yeah. I mean, I read the manga. He's not gonna be in top 5. I'm sorry.
But isn't it crazy how he got out of the top 5? Like I was like, bro, what?
Top 10. It's just like when it comes
as far as popularity.
I would just say Escanor over Lancelot, to be honest. Like low key, if we gonna talk about 7 Deadly Sins, I would say Escanor.
I mean,
if we talking about the story, the impact, the character development, Lancelot's not gonna be in that conversation. Even just based off of like aura farming, if we talking about that.
Aura farming, yeah.
But we talking like Dorogenes,
actual character.
Legitimate character.
Like I said, the story is obviously not done, and I said he could be in the conversation. So
Malik read the manga though, so he's talking about
I'm not caught up. So I don't know what's going on over there. So I'm not caught up.
The same convo 2029, where we might be having a different discussion. I don't know, but
kill that.
Right now,
we're not.
Right now, I also don't agree a lot with Malik's take, so I can't just let him have that one.
No, you're not. Chicken it up.
I'm not just gonna let him have that one. So yeah, it's cooked. Next question. And since I disagree with him so much, Malik will answer first. Is Naruto the best series out of the big three?
Oh,
Who's the best?
One Piece.
Okay. Bomba.
So my original one, I have a tie between One Piece and Naruto. And I know we don't want to have a tie, but the reason I only have a tie now is because one series is not over. And we have the completion of Naruto as a whole. So that's why it's very hard, because I don't know what the rest is going to be like.
So, real quick, the reason why I said One Piece is just that One Piece ending is going to be the end of manga as we know it. There's nobody to replace it.
Yeah.
Like, Naruto has been having a revolving door of replacements, and it has been doing extremely well within the manga and anime community. But if One Piece was to go away, you will no longer have a longevity top one.
Yeah.
Like, you will have to
I
completely.
don't think that's a big deal, though. That's like the same argument people make when LeBron retires, the NBA is going to go to shambles.
No, it's not the same. No. So
I don't think it's the
going to be a
same.
new star.
But it's more so because of structure, though. It's not the same because, like, all of the mangas roll out have a very specific structure. And I'm sure that, I mean, I'm going to let Malik continue, but, like, just looking at Shonen Jump alone, bro, we cooked.
I'm about to say, let what's the name? Let Malik continue. We'll get the rest. We'll get the rest of everybody's takes, and then we'll get into it.
Because the thing is, if that's the case, because LeBron to anime is Dragon Ball. If Dragon Ball was to end, Japan's whole infrastructure, financial that we know it would just go away. One Piece is literally right behind that. So if both of them goes away, there's nobody that's going to be up to the bat. So that's what I'm saying. One Piece has it like that. Naruto end up doing Boruto is doing well when it comes down to like the manga sales, but in terms of popularity and to say you're better than your predecessor of Naruto is just not going to be possible. That's how I'm looking at it. That's why I'm saying One Piece is better.
Okay. And before
you saying that based on commercial? You saying commercial success is why it's better?
I'm saying based off of reach and money-wise success. That's why it's better. It has always been number one between the big three. Naruto will obviously be a part of that conversation in terms of like week to week back in the heyday. But in terms of longevity, even if you wanted to say from chapter 1 to chapter 702 or whatever, One Piece had more W's than Naruto did.
Before I get to Kenny's take, Malik said something interesting. If Dragon Ball were to end, Japan's infrastructure would be in shambles. So would Mexico's. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, the cartel would be shooting people out on site at a rate.
Kenny,
that's because
is Naruto the best series out of the big three?
Are you speaking, Kenny?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Is Naruto?
No,
No, it's not.
He was pondering for a minute.
It's not. It's not.
There's no way you need to
It's not. Naruto is not the best series out of the big three. It's One Piece.
Okay, we got two One Piece. We got two One Piece. We got one tie. Y'all obviously know I'm not saying One Piece. To me, it is Naruto. Then it goes Bleach, and then One Piece is last. George, is Naruto the best series out of the big three?
Absolutely. I can see your arguments for One Piece. My thing is, it's hard for me to judge a story that's not over. At the end of the day, if the One Piece is just the friends we made along the way, it's going to ruin the whole show for me. So I don't really know. Also, at the end of the day, I got to watch 5 episodes for something to happen, and that just ruined my watching experience. I found Naruto just be a better paced show, a more interesting show. So I think, and then also and mind you, I'm not as big in the One Piece lore as I am the Naruto lore, but I get so much from Naruto as a series. Like, I talked about everything about Sasuke, but then like Rock Lee, Kakashi, Gaara, Obito, like these characters, like their stories, their arcs, the way that they develop and change over the series, and just the way that they interact with each other and whatnot. Those are things that really stick with me. I mean, the fact that Rock Lee dropping his weights is more iconic than anything I can think of that One Piece has ever put out. I see clips of that everywhere I go. I don't see a lot of clips of One Piece stuff. On the same level as Rock Lee dropping weights, I'm saying, man, Naruto is more iconic to me.
Yeah. I mean,
are you caught up with One Piece and Bleach?
I'm definitely not caught up with One Piece, bro. Once I've seen 1,000-something episodes, we're not even like we at the halfway point. I said, golly. So I catch the important moments and stuff like that. So I will say I'm coming from a perspective of a person who hasn't watched all of
Yeah.
One Piece, and I just really fell off on Bleach. Like to me, Bleach, it just got kind of samey to me. It just really didn't hit as well as the other two stories. It just wasn't as compelling.
But I feel like depending on what you're tapped into, like obviously nowadays your algorithm is gonna be heavily impacted by your person. So I feel like
there's certain things that permeate across it. Because like when Gear 5 dropped, I heard about that shit, even though I don't even keep up with One Piece. So like when moments like when Ace died, like I heard about it. Like there's certain moments that just like permeate across it. Like I didn't even watch season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen when I heard about Gojo dying in the manga, and I was like, damn. Everybody was calling me, but I'm like, bro, I don't even watch JJK. I'm just saying, I feel like One Piece is it's a great show. Like, and depending on how it ends, it might be better. Because I think from what I've seen, One Piece is a really interesting story. You want to talk about world building, by far better than Naruto's for sure. I'll give you that. Like the best world in anime in terms of just world building and thought that Oda puts into the story for sure.
Yeah.
But character wise, I just resonate with Naruto more, and I'm a character merchant. So if characters are good, I'm locked in.
That's why I had it as a tie, because like at the end of the day, Oda could literally just start fumbling the bag. Like it's so much going on right now. I don't genuinely think that he know how to tie it back up like at the end. So I'm just sitting here watching.
It could be a Game of Thrones type thing. It could very easily be a Game of Thrones season 8 type situation. Like, bro, we have all these loose threads, and I just don't know how I'm going to wrap them all up in a satisfying way. At least with Naruto, I'm not going to say the war arc and all that was great, and we're not going to talk about Boruto at all. But for the most part, outside of some things in the war, I feel like Naruto is a damn near flawless series. I loved it.
So I'm going to, as someone who can come from a perspective that is fully caught up on One Piece, weekly watches different theories and things of that nature. I agree and sympathize with everything that George said. As far as I've said it before, I'll say it again. As far as world building and as far as story, One Piece has it. Everything else, I feel like Naruto, one, it might not have the story that One Piece is, but it's not a terrible story. It's actually a really good story. Y'all know the only thing I have a problem with is just Kaguya. They gave it a reason. You know, they explained the origin.
It's a bullshit reason.
It's still you could have just left it.
They could have kept Kaguya, bro.
They could have kept Kaguya, but I will say it's halfway, it's 50-50 for me, because I'm also reading Two Blue Vortex, and Two Blue Vortex is fucking cold. It's fucking cold.
That's what they telling me. That's what they saying.
Yeah, Two Blue Vortex is cold. Boruto The Young Days, fuck that series. Fuck that. Until Boruto is not good until we get to fucking Kawaki. That is literally.
That's when basically when Kishimoto took over is when it got good again.
Yeah.
Whoever that other nigga was. Huh?
Bro. Send him to the gulag, bro.
Yeah, send him to the fucking gulag.
Gulag?
Just to wrap it up, bro. As far as fighting, as far as rivalries, as far as characters, as far as more emotional moments, and as far as just depth, I'm going Naruto, bro. One Piece has the better story, but everything else, especially on the anime side of things, Naruto has it. I believe One Piece has got to a point, especially now, it's just a lot going on. There's still a lot to tie up. They're saying the series about to end in 2 years. No, it's going to end in 20 years, bro. There's so much story that you have to caught up. And then it's gotten to the point where if there's one thing that you forget, is going to be one of the craziest plot holes and cliffhangers like ever. Like you said, it could have the potential to fumble if you don't, like we got the God Valley flashback, right? We got the God Valley flashback. But there's still just little things within the Void Century, Roger's story. There's more things that need to be tied up with Rox's story. You feel me? That if we never get to, go back to those moments, then it's going to be a failure for me, big dog. But yeah, that's kind of my take on it.
I am afraid of that as well.
You said
It could
what?
very easily be a Game of Thrones season 8 type of situation.
I said I'm afraid of that.
It could be either the greatest thing ever, or it could be awful.
I'm not compared to Game of Thrones because Game of Thrones still doesn't have an ending in the book wise.
Yeah.
So to me that's a difference.
Them niggas have to make it happen.
Ain't never coming out.
They had a terrible ending in the manga, and that's my fear for One Piece as well. I just hope it's a decent ending like it did for Kaiji no Braid or My Hero Academia. If it has anything along those lines, it'll be a win. But if it's an ending like a JJK in general, I'm gonna be pissed.
We just hear like spent 25 years, now you're just confused.
Yeah. And then
or like Attack on Titan. Piss.
Man, a mystical slug. You don't fuck with the mystical slug?
Lord, I already didn't like the anime, and for it to end like that, it pissed me off so much, bro. Second to last question. I'm gonna start with George on this one because we talk about this all the time. Honestly, I don't need the rest of y'all's takes. I need George's take, and then we go on to the last question. George.
All right.
Is Sakura actually useless?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I think Sakura gets a lot of undue hate. All right. And people just be clowning her and mind you, Kishimoto ain't doing her no favors, obviously. Writer has to make the character. The writer's gotta make the character. The writer.
How can you say that and then say and just hate? Which one is it?
Shut up.
So mind you, part one, Sakura, whatever. She's a little girl. She's getting her feet under her, you know. But part two, she had some good showings. First of all, in the first with the Gara saving arc, or whatever, at the beginning, and she solo. I mean, she didn't solo. She was fighting with Lady Chiyo or whatever, but she got a dub against one of the stronger Akatsuki members. Pieced them up, right? And then after that, Kishimoto kind of forgot. Oh, word, we need her to actually have some agency again. Kind of forget a little bit. But then in the war, Naruto was dead. She was pumping his heart, keeping him alive until he got revived. And then she's the one who landed that blow on Kaguya with the sun, so that way Sasuke and Naruto could hit her with the Sun Moon seal, right? And then at the end of the day, she played a part in Sasuke flipping that love, that belief that no matter what, ride or die, everybody needs a ride or die bitch in her life. She was ride or die, even though nigga, at some point you probably should just die, but whatever. She was there for the nigga, right? So it helped him turn. And I think, well, she's definitely not a well-written character, and she definitely has some moments where I'm like, dog, like, if you had just stabbed Obito's Rinnegan, we could have saved a lot of problems, man. We could have really got.
Oh, the hate is justified. Is what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that the hate is not justified. There is hate to be given, but it's overblown. You feel me? You're going over the top with it. You get a mountain, you get a molehill, you turn it into a mountain. Like, she's not useless as a character. She's got some egregious moments. She got some terrible moments, but nah.
Useless is crazy. I think useless is only Kenny.
Okay.
But I would say that she's a hindrance, though. That's for sure.
For sure.
She has her moments. Depends on the art.
What's the name? I know Malik don't think she's useless. So Kenny, you got any rebuttals?
Really, all I really have to say is she's got to be useless. She's got to be. I feel like her character didn't push. She tried to hold Naruto back, but her character didn't push any part of the plot or any character progression forward at all. Sasuke ignored her. She hurt Naruto's feelings. Naruto's gonna take Sakura out that show. Naruto's gonna do what he did regardless. Sure, she might have saved his life one time out of a myriad of times they've saved her life.
Only takes one time not getting your life saved to not have a life, though. So,
facts.
I'm saying that's why I can't say useless.
I'm saying useless.
Because what is the opposite? What would be the opposite of like plot armor?
That's why we have Google. Give me a second.
That's what I need. Whatever that word is, that's what Sakura is. It's just like she's just there just to add a little bit more oomph to the situation. Like think about You know,
she's just a jobber. She's a jobber. She's the one who's got to take the L. That's
yeah.
actually.
You know,
Like-
you want to know what AI Google AI overview just popped up.
What it said, Sakura?
No, shut up. the exact opposite of plot armor is plot induced stupidity or
Sakura.
Plot-induced stupidity.
or plot
I'm
poison.
gonna start using that.
Plot poison. I love plot poison. I'm gonna start using plot poison.
No, I'm gonna start using that because there definitely is some plot poison moments where Sakura does some shit. I just think
She
like,
literally,
like I mean,
she literally caused a hostage situation trying to go after Sasuke by herself. Like what?
Because that's what I was saying. Like she's plot poison in
she had
unnecessary.
to jump on him and could have stabbed him and did.
She's like in unnecessary situations. She's always just adding on to shit. Because like I'm not even faulting you for the Sasuke thing, because you got there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your feeling got the best of you. You ain't have to go do a drive-by confession and throw my man Naruto off like completely off his pivot for nothing.
Yeah, nah, okay, that was egregious. Yeah,
a fake drive-by confession at that. Like, bruh.
And he saw right through it.
Yeah, that was egregious. I'm not saying
just like a woman.
I'm
just playing.
I'm
just playing.
Hey yo.
I was saying. See, my thing is, I didn't say she's a great character. There's a level between great character and useless where she just resides.
That's why I say useless is crazy.
She just
okay, let's talk about it. She helped in the Kaguya fight. But outside of that, she has no 1v1 wins in the whole entire show.
She does have
Sasori's not a 1v1.
She doesn't have not one 1v1 win.
Basically.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I said that he was not. He was not canon.
Not 1, 0.
She just gave you a whole bunch of 1v1s.
Huh?
Niggas is over here naming 1v1s that she won.
What 1v1 did she win? Who named one?
In the sand
versus Sakura.
Huh?
Shin versus Sakura.
Hey, she ain't beat Shin. Come on now. That was not 1v1.
That
was not 1v1. That was not 1v1.
She also beat Kido in her light novel.
But you said, no, that was not Kiba. That was a 6-tail.
Novels, no.
I said Kido.
Oh yeah, okay. She one-shot him.
I'm not pulling out no Shindo.
But Shinuchiya, she didn't beat him. She put belt ass on him, but like he ultimately almost won until Sasuke pulled up.
Sakura's a support character though. Like her role is not.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying it's not 1v1.
That you know what else is crazy?
Called Naruto back to the village when he fought Pain.
I mean, that wasn't a 1v1.
Man. Anybody got any final takes on Big Sock?
Nope.
She's just a hindrance. I don't think useless. Useless is absolutely OD, obviously, because she has saved because if you're saying useless and you're saying all of her use is not good, just remove her out of the story.
Isn't a hindrance worse than useless?
Yes, no, it is. It could be. Go ahead.
I wouldn't say so, because useless is just overall, like you said, like Ino, like fucking Ino. She's useless. What the fuck does Ino do, right? Like, yeah, that's
Even Ino is not useless. Even Ino is not useless because there's moments where we needed her communication and stuff. So that's very useful. There is not a useless character in Naruto that within the main squad. Because if you're saying useless,
10 not useless.
If we're being honest, she didn't even out of the women in Naruto, she didn't even have the biggest hindrance moment. You know who did? Hinata, when she decided to try to go fight Pain one-on-one and got her ass stabbed.
That's not worse than Sakura. That's not worse than Sakura. That's not worse than Sakura.
That is literally the definition of hindrance.
It's because she did that.
That moment is almost as important as Sakura keeping Naruto alive, because yes, it's a hindrance, but Naruto would have lost. Naruto was done.
I'm remembering that scene. That's not a hindrance at all.
I understand.
Naruto was done, so that brought him about.
I understand what it did, but you did admit it was a hindrance. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not saying it's that's what I said. It's a hindrance.
It is a
But
hindrance.
it's not useless.
It's not at all.
That was a catalyst.
It's not a hindrance to. It's not a hindrance to y'all because y'all are watching the show and y'all see what it did. Put yourself in the ninja world at that moment. You're going to be like,
what the fuck are you doing? Because think about this.
Right,
Think about this.
right?
Right? Think about this. What was Naruto's ninja way?
What do you mean? Never give
up.
Naruto's? Yeah, never give up.
And he made sure to instill that in her specifically. So in that specific moment, she's going through and then reminding you, yo, this is what you've allowed me. So regardless of what the threat is, this is what you've taught me. So I'm gonna remind you the type of nigga that you are, and I'm doing it because in that moment, Pain was tearing up Naruto by using like reverse psychology. Like, oh, you were mad at me? What about my village? What about the people that I care about? And then Hinata is like, nah, nigga, like let's lock in. This person is actively
fuck your village.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's not a hindrance. He came to boost you.
Because Sakura and Hinata are both not hindrances because they still progressed the story. They still did not delay anything. That's pretty much what hindrance is.
I'm not calling her. No, a hindrance is. You know what? Y'all got it. Because y'all are not understanding. Y'all are not understanding what I'm saying. I never said Hinata was a hindrance. That is a moment that is putting us. That is a hindrance in that moment. Because he. I want to understand his ninja way. His ninja way is never give up. He didn't say be fucking stupid.
But my thing is though, let's imagine a universe, right? Where Hinata didn't do that. Naruto is pinned down with chakra rods, can't move. Pain is about to kill this nigga or take him back to base or whatever and extract the nine tails out of him. The only reason he was able to go into chakra mode is because of the fact Hinata spun the block and she got pieced up, which enraged him, which got him to the point where he pulled out the six tails cloak and whatnot. Had she not done that, he was just straight up losing.
But at that point, it's a maybe though. At that point, it's a maybe. It's just a simple fact that happened. But they could have won if she didn't. There could have been a possible way that he could have won without that. And the only reason y'all are shaking your head is because it happened.
No, can I pick it back up? Can I
get in there somewhere? Can I get in here somewhere?
No, you wait, because I wanted to respond to your point about Sakura. The reason why your point about Sakura is that she's not useless is that if you remove Sakura and Hinata out of the equation,
was literally no benefit to what Sakura did. There was no power up that came.
There is. That's where you're wrong, and that's what I'm saying. The reason why she's not useless is somebody is useless. You remove them from the story, then only like nothing changed in the story. You feel me? If you remove Sakura from the story, Naruto dies. So she's not useless. That's the biggest plot point of the story. She's not useless.
That's
his best friend.
If you remove Sakura from the show, Naruto dies.
You said the what? Yes, Naruto dies, guaranteed.
Technically.
Who's gonna help his heart?
Also, during the war, she had the ability to detect the she didn't detect them niggas. No, it was Naruto.
Not only does Naruto die, half the village dies too because yes, granted Naruto shared his chakra with her, but she was needed to summon Lady Katsuyu to help the dying and shit. So that's why I'm like, it's not useless. I can say she's a hindrance because she has done there's been a lot of moments where she just had bad judgment, but overall she's not useless.
So I'm gonna just say this, and then I'm gonna let everybody get any final things out before we go to the last question of the night. But again, when I bring up that moment, because of what happened in the long run, yes, it needed to happen. But again, we are the viewer. We're not in the ninja world. In the ninja world, that what happened right there, that is the definition of a hindrance. That does not mean just because you have a hindrance, it's just a rock in the road. Does not mean we cannot overcome it. But what she did is a hindrance.
Hindrance towards who?
But hinder means to get in the way or to,
Yeah.
What did she get in the way of?
She can get in. She gets in the way. She's getting in the way of the fight. So I appreciate that.
What fight?
It could be a hindrance towards her if what's the name? She could have died. Like that. That is in itself is a hindrance.
So her hindrance is delaying Naruto getting abducted.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
Because Naruto had given up, and his arms was like pinned. He couldn't fight anymore.
Again, I understand your point, Almighty Astro Malik. I understand your point. Yeah, at the end of the day, he doesn't go on and win the fight, and she didn't get stabbed. I'm saying even with that happening, still fucking shit up in the middle of the fight. Like, because why are you here? You're obviously not going to affect anything other than almost dying to give me a boost. Because we're not going to act like that was the plan. That was not the plan for her to get stabbed up. Then I transform. I can't.
But you know what the plan was, though?
I need Hinata to run. I need her to run in the middle of this fight and get stabbed the fuck up, so then I can turn up.
Time out.
My question though is, if she hadn't stepped in, what do you think was going to happen? Like, I just want to hear your retelling of events in the World War Soccer.
I can't give you a hypothetical. I don't. He either dies or he finds another way. He's Naruto. He's found other ways before.
I think that you forgot this point though. I'm just trying to remind you because I think you just because I remember it happened briefly because she wasn't able, but she was going for the rod. Like she was going to try to remove him basically, and then Pain was attacking him and was like, "Why are you being so stubborn?" And that's when literally when she was having to think, she was like crawling to the rod. It was just like, "Let me just free you a hand," because at that point it's just like give you a fighting chance. And then, granted, it did not succeed in that way, but it freed him because he turned into QB.
Because he turned into QB, but that was never the plan.
But the plan was to free him. That's what I'm saying. She was crawling to free him from the rod. And she just kept on getting pushed back, like almighty push. And then at some point, he's just like, why are you so stubborn? So he picked her up in the air and then was like, I'm ending it.
Right. So she failed.
She failed, yeah. But I'm saying, like you were saying, like there was no purpose. The purpose was to go save him.
She failed. She got stabbed up. And then he transformed.
Because she got stabbed. If she didn't get stabbed, he wouldn't have transformed.
Right. Hey, if that was in the scouting report, I got y'all, man. I'm on y'all side. I got y'all. If that was in the plan initially, hey, Hinata, you need to get stabbed up so I can turn into QB mode. Y'all got it, bro. Y'all got it.
But I think the point is she never got interfered or got in the way of anything.
But also, just to get back to the original point,
the literal whole scene is her getting in the way. Okay, literally what she did was an interference. But all right,
whatever.
She interfered.
We don't believe about it. That's fine.
Yeah, man, that's gonna have to be
of the scene. That's fine.
All right, next question.
Last question of the night. I don't think I've started with Bomba yet. I'm gonna start with Bomba. Last question of the night. Who was the worst Hokage in the Leaf Village's history?
Does Danzo count?
History? No. Yeah, I was about to say.
Danzo don't count, bro. He was barely there. I can't count Danzo.
We will be a democracy and not count Danzo. Danzo wasn't going to be my worst pick if he was included. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
I'm curious to see who your pick is, though.
Donzo's actually not top 3, but we can. That's another segment of another day.
Okay. He's your top 3 best.
Yeah.
Whoa. What is this like? Make Tomahawk great again ass shit we got going on.
I'm saying you let Donzo be the Hokage. He makes the Leaf great again. That's all I'm saying.
What?
Shit,
the absolute fuck.
God damn.
Please go.
Holy shit.
That's OD. So I think that the 2 people that I have closest for worst are actually tied to Danzo. And it is Sarutobi and Tobirama. Them 2 niggas, especially Tobirama, I feel like because he kind of kickstarted everything, he just made hating on the Konoha cool. Because kind of the circumstances that the Konoha lived in, I feel like it was set up because of his efforts. And he was just cool with that way of life. So he instilled that in his students and just didn't care. The hierarchy didn't make any sense. I respect everything that he built for the ninja world, but in terms of just being a Hokage, I can't give it to him. And then Sarutobi, he just let everything happen. The treatment of Naruto, I mean, first of all, where are fucking Hinato's privilege? This is the son of the previous quote-unquote president, chief, whatever the fuck you want to say. There is money for that nigga to have. Why was he struggling? Sarutobi's fault. Why was Danzo scheming? Sarutobi's fault. Uchiha massacre happened under who? Sarutobi. I think he's the worst by far. He cool as fuck though. The worst by far.
Before the next person goes, that was going to be my answer, and it's because of everything that Bomba said. I appreciate you for breaking it down like that because I don't need to add to it. Fuck Sarutobi. Malik, I'm gonna go to you next.
So I also had Sarutobi. Close second was actually Minato.
Can you explain real quick why Minato would be a close second?
Reason, well, not close second. I just had him at second.
Okay, my bad.
Second, I have him as just a person who wasn't able to finish as a Hokage. He just had a lot of potential. There was just nothing that came out of it stopping the Nine Tails. I think he could have died with the Nine Tails within him instead of putting it within Naruto.
Yeah.
If he did that, then the Kyuubi would just came back to life, and they can figure that out afterwards. Or he could have actually not tried to die with the Reaper Dexio.
Try not to die.
I feel like he could have definitely done it a different way within with putting the Nine Tails somewhere else.
Yeah.
He chose into like, oh, I think I need to protect the village, but I want to put all that faith into my baby child. But I'm gonna sacrifice my.
I mean, granted, there was also, the emergency and we were under attack and shit. But I get what you say.
Bro's making a split decision. It's like a nuclear warfare.
No, I respect that. So would that be the same for Kakashi? Like, not in the same specifics, but as far as timeline, nothing really changed under him, or would it be different because that was more of a timeline of peace when Kakashi was.
So Kakashi still went through shit and able to still prove that he was that nigga because he no longer had the Sharingan, so therefore he never had that depletion of his chakra. So he still was showcased to be that nigga as a Hokage. It might have been
They say he was stronger, didn't he?
He was and is. But I don't think he was worse. He was still able to keep peace and not actually piss anybody off during his timeline of being Hokage. If anything, he'd be up there or might just be above Tsunade.
Okay.
Yeah. And he maintained the relationship. He actively maintained the relationship and also fixed the the ninja school system.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out Kakashi.
I fuck with that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to Kenny, and then I'm gonna end it off with our special guest. So Kenny,
Sarutobi, easy. Sarutobi.
My fault. Bet. All right, George, my man, who is the worst Hokage in the Leaf Village's history?
Obirama was high on my list because at the end of the day, the entire Uchiha massacre was because of him, but he did a lot of good things. I gotta put it on that motherfucker Hiruzen Sarutobi. Like, holy shit, brother. Never in my life have I seen a bag fumbled worse than this motherfucker. Let's count the waves. So this motherfucker, Hiruzen Sarutobi. First of all, he's the reason Tobirama died because he left that nigga to die and get killed by Gingaku, bro. So what the fuck? First of all, let your homie get slimed out
by the Gingaku.
Terrible. By the Gingakus, motherfuckers losing to Darwin and shit. Like, come on, brother. Have some pride, right? Then on top of that, right? Where the fuck were you at when Minato was fighting against the Nine Tails? Nigga's a no-show. Didn't ride with his guys. Let him die, right? Okay, there you go again. Third, brother, Minato's dying wish, take care of my child. I guess that means we're going to throw this nigga in public housing and have him trapping out the bando with top ramen? Come on, cuz. And then also, let's ignore the humanitarian level of it. We have a kid living on his own, ostracized by the village. This motherfucker has a nuke in his stomach. And you don't think, man, we should treat him with respect to make sure.
Nah, that's the craziest part of the village, bro.
Like, brother, imagine if the school shooter had nukes. Like, you don't think we should send him to counseling? We should, get him a buddy. We should get him somebody to hang out with. This motherfucker could go with the unregistered kunai at any moment in time, stab himself in the stomach, and all of a sudden,
unregistered kunai shit is killing me.
I brought that bit back. That's what I keep watching the show, man. I bring this bitch back, bring it full circle. I'm just saying, Like they're just the negligence on a level. And then you got Donzo out here moving shiesty on your watch. You got the head of the CIA planting drugs in Uchiha's pockets and shit like that. And now we got prejudice against the Uchihas. And if you look at it, most of the Uchihas are the strongest niggas in the verse. Madara, Obito, Shisui, Itachi. You have one of the strongest forces in the entire world. And because of your negligence and being able to make them feel included in society, now you got to off them all. And you lost one of your greatest military assets. That's like leaving all of your weapons of mass destruction in the Middle East. Why would you do this shit? I'm just saying, it's just across the board, terrible showing, had no feats that I can really point to. And of course, Orochimaru, one of the biggest bads, yo, student, you a bad leader, nigga. You're a bad role model. I'm just saying, across the board, trash. A piss poor performance, worse than De'Aaron in the finals, nigga. Take a seat and die. You suck, nigga.
So, real quick, I just wanted to talk about this Tobirama slander. I feel like the hate everybody has for Tobirama towards Uchiha, I feel like it still goes towards Sarutobi. Because Tobirama could have sat there and said, fuck them niggas. But he didn't. He gave him a job, and he also added one of the greatest Uchihas to his unit, which was Shisui's grandfather. So that still was a thing. But everything in terms of wanting to do a coup, that was on the Sarutobi. The Nine Tails incident, everybody started blaming them. The political power from Sasuke's father, that was still on the Sarutobi. And Sarutobi could have still nominated him to be Hokage, but he didn't. He nominated Minato, or could have just had it split. Matter of fact, he also nominated Orochimaru instead of Sasuke's father. So it's like, I feel like all the hate we have for Tobirama should just go straight towards Sarutobi, to be honest with you.
I still deserve a little bit.
Majority of it. Now, Sarutobi definitely is like, yeah, he's terrible. Right? I mean, I'm not doing tricks on Tobirama because he's still racist, my nigga. At the end of the day,
I mean, Tobirama had a reason. It was less racism.
Nah, bro, you can't say it because of Madara. That's like saying they're all the same, brother. You sound like a conservative right now.
No, I'm not saying they're all the same. I'm not saying they're all the same. It's more like gang violence. It's more like gang violence, bro. They offed his brother.
But you see, the thing about gang violence is you have to see the role that the person is playing. Granted, it was gang violence and people had hate, but you have to see the intention that he had towards every, moment that they had. Because Hashirama was the one that was like pushing for peace, but he was very much so like, nah, nigga, them niggas is right here. Let's go kill them. Like every single time. That's the main effort. So even when Hashirama had convinced Madara to find peace, he's still over there ready to duke it out.
Yeah, that's true. And then when Hashirama died and Tobirama took the reins, Tobirama still kept that in play and did not want to kick them out the village. He still kept them involved.
No, yeah, I understand.
But okay, hold on.
There was a clear racist tilt, though. Clear racist tilt. He was not fucking with them niggas.
What is the last thing I didn't hear the last thing you said, Malik.
It's like Trump saying he's got black friends.
Also start looking at like the Nara clan, how they was only meant to just hunt for deer and not fight. The Ararama clan, them niggas was not actually being on the top forefront within the battlefields. But yet, we not saying they're racist.
I'm confused.
Man, get out of here with this Trump has black friends, he's not racist ass argument. That nigga didn't like Uchihas, and you know it. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, the nigga was racist. He set the prejudice. He set the tone. All right? He had beef with Madara and Indra or whatever, or whoever his brother was. He slammed him out in the Great Ninja War, and then he just had beef with Uchihas from jump because of that. He could have let that go. He could have called it an isolated incident, and now all these blacks look the same, basically, but with red eyes instead of black skin. Hold on.
We gotta understand this thing, right? I mean, I get the whole Tobirama hate. I get it. I get it. The using the racial element to it. But at the end of the day, this is a family.
Stand-up guy.
Huh?
I thought he was a stand-up guy.
Well, what I'm saying, no, I'm not even saying that. This is a family beef. Imagine two families fighting since the beginning of time for decades. I don't know if it was centuries, but they've been fighting for decades at least. You think I'm just gonna forgive you because my older brother say let's make a village?
Yeah.
That's my older brother. That was my older brother's plan. I mean, I gotta fuck with
bygones be bygones. Yeah, we let bygones be bygones. Absolutely, for sure. Because
this is the problem. They had beef, resolve the beef, right? In the midst of when there was like trouble, somebody from each side died, right? Y'all kept on fighting, and then y'all resolved the beef. Once the beef is resolved, you don't have no business holding on to the grudge. You held on to the grudge.
My brother resolved the beef,
Don't
not
make
me.
it generational.
I never said I was over it.
They resolved the beef. They resolved the beef. What did Malik tell you?
Up in the lid and just fuck shit up forever.
What did Malik tell you? What did Malik tell you? Asha Rama died. Left who in charge? Toby Rama.
Okay.
Clean it up, Toby.
And then who did he elect? Chisu's dad.
I talking about what I got to do anything.
So what we're talking about, he chose to maintain that way of life. So you can't just be like, oh, that's my brother. No, that was the whole ideals. That was their whole ideals. It's just that there was still a little bit that he allowed to go on. Which then trickled down with Donzo was the extreme of it, and Saratobi was just watching shit happen.
All I'm saying is that my family been killing and dying and killing against another family since I've been born.
Both family lost people.
That's what we got in
so what Kenny is saying,
I get that.
So what Kenny is saying, Crips and Blood, stop the peace, go back to fighting, kill each other. We ain't never settling this shit.
Generations ago, you everybody had beef with somebody, and I'm gonna keep that shit going forever. You didn't like my granddad, so I can't fuck with you forever to the end of time, nigga. Fuck you. Let's bang out in front of the precinct. Let's die. No.
Talk about I hate you, nigga. Let's die.
this that Chicago niggas.
Hey, Kenny, we could be legends right now. We could be the first Indra Ashura, and we could have our families go out for centuries. Come on, bro. We could start this. I'm gonna come to Chicago. We're gonna battle on top of the beam.
Hey, yo, y'all gonna flick it? That's crazy.
All right.
Okay.
Anyway,
and that's where we're gonna end it, man. Hey, it has been a great episode, George, my brother. I appreciate you for coming on, dog. You are an amazing guest. Honestly, because you travel so much, I'll be forgetting you live in Austin. We need to link up a lot more. You got us down here in Houston, bro. So again, let's set something up. But again, we appreciate you for coming on. We definitely want to have you back on to do just an all sports episode so we can settle this MJ versus LeBron debate. But yeah, man, thank you so much for taking time out your night to just chop it up with us, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's a lot of fun. Enjoyed the conversation. If I didn't convert you niggas, I hope I converted some people listening on Sasuke. I'm gonna make somebody. If I only touch one soul with my Sasuke take, it was a successful show. As long as I get one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I might be doing tricks on it. Pause. I'm sorry. I'm a big fan. I might be doing tricks on it, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got no shame in this glaze, nigga. It's Krispy Kreme in this motherfucker. All right, come on.
All right.
He said, "I'm pouring honey on you, bro." Hey,
pouring honey on my goat.
But for all of our listeners, for all of our watchers, for all of our live viewers, again, we appreciate y'all for supporting us. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like I said at the beginning of the live stream, we got a lot of surprises, a lot more guests. We going full gear in the second half of season 6. Anybody that's going to DreamCon next week, make sure if you see us, make sure you hit us up, say hello. I might be giving out some shirts, but man, mess with us at DreamCon. We're going to be getting a lot of content. And yeah, man, this has been a great show. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you send this to your friends, your family, your loved ones. And importantly, because she loves Naruto too, I believe. She might not. She might be too old for it. But your grandma loves Naruto. So send this to your grandma, man. And we out of here.